Hello everybody, and welcome to Roll Together RPG and to the next episode of our Path to Ascension campaign. My name is Josh, I use he, him pronouns, and as you can see, I am joined by some very lovely people who are going to be playing some rather lovely characters. I'm going to get to them to introduce themselves now and tell us a little bit about how they feel about the last session. I'm going to start off with the person who 100% knows what happened in the last session, because it has been a little while since we recorded, Chris.
Okay. Calling out my eidetic memory is as a thing, because it's not flawless. It's not what eidetic memories mean. There's this myth that eidetic memory means you remember everything pitch perfectly. You don't. You just have a much better recollection than most. Anyway, hello, I'm Chris. I use they, them pronouns. Last session, we went to the astral plane, found a god. There's rockets in its butt because Josh has problems. And there's a ship. Butt problems. There's a ship being drawn into its chest, piloted by a mind flare, which happens to be the Sweet Caroline, the old ship of me and my Doris's.
Swift Caroline.
Bum, bum, bum. Swift Caroline. See, there's a good example. Yeah. Swift Caroline. Doris, Ezeren, my character, little Modron wizard, got cross and started murdering pirates left, right, and centre, saying, "Get the hell off my ship," effectively. And me and the pirate captains had a call out. You. And now we fight. Well, in my mind, it's like a Jeep. Now that's probably not fair. What is your car like?
I mean, it's kind of like a Jeep. It's Spangle Tits the third.
Okay. Right.
But technically the second, I guess.
I think it's the third, because it's the one from the crossover one shot that we did, and it's a monster truck.
Yeah. But I'm pretty sure that was the second one Anyway.
My visual is a very anime-like little robot with massive eye and almost no expression, pointing at Mind Flayer, broad tentacle face, pointing, solid expression, anime eye, background, whee! Jeep going zooming through the air behind.
Borderlands monster truck.
In a sort of very Cowboy Bebop moment. Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's what we did last time.
Yeah. And then next we've got Nat.
Hi, I'm Nat. I use she, her pronouns, as does Her Royal Highness El Bandito, otherwise known as Tony, who is currently not driving said monster truck because she bailed out to place an immovable rod on the Swift Caroline, and that's definitely going to have no bad consequences. I thought it was a great idea. Turns out other people thought of different physics to the ones in my head.
Well, hang on a minute. Hang on.
Yeah.
Let us talk about physics. Let's talk about physics. Yeah. Because in your mind, if you place a solid, immovable object on a ship, it can no longer move.
Yeah.
Not all the bits of the ship start to crush in around it.
No.
Fine.
The point of the immovable rod is it attaches to an object and it stops that object. I chose the ship.
I mean, that's DM fiat right there. That's what that is.
Yeah.
I have a counter argument. Magic.
To be fair, an immovable rod states pretty clearly that it doesn't move at all in time and space. Faerun is established to be on some kind of planetoid that moves through space. Therefore, arguably, whenever you place it, you should get dragged at a certain speed of knots in a direction, because that's the way the thing is traveling through the multiverse.
That's true.
Arguably. Yeah.
Well, it can hold up to 8,000 pounds of weight. So...
Swift Caroline, da 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 da. How big is that badonka-donk?
Swift Caroline into sounds of ripping metal. Dun, dun, dun.
No, because I use the logic of in space stuff is lighter.
Yeah, you
it's
did.
Not. That's not how mass works. It's how weight works.
No, but it's how magic works in this thing. Also, El Bandito gets by with gumption, and because it's Roger Rabbit rules. Could you get out of that? Only when it was funny. That's how everything's working at the moment.
This is Fey physics, all right? Fey physics. Anyway, should put a rod on a ship.
And then finally we have Tom.
Hello, everyone. I'm Tom. I use he, him pronouns, as does Pip. Pip's having a Pip's having a big day out. His friends left, and that's fine. And so Pip's just going off with his other friends into space. At the end of the last, it's just I legitimately don't know if Pip's ever going to mention this to the others. He's just like, oh yeah, I just sort of like sat around. Also, he's not going to mention touching all your things, just coming in and going.
Just sadly,
soft cushions. At the end of the last episode, Pip evaporated someone. We did the thing when lightning struck, and it was just a pair of boots, and Pip's like, yeah, success. Again, Fae logic. He's just having a wonderful day out, and it's great. You get to do some adventuring. I think El Bandito's now wearing a pirate hat. I think
She is.
Yeah.
On her skull head.
Spangly pirate hat, which seems very fabulous for a captain who, we haven't got to talk to this captain yet, but it just seems a sequined hat. That just seems very.
You can be fabulous and be a tentacle face monster.
Put that on a t-shirt.
People have layers, Tom.
Which we will see when we chop this terrible monster into bits, like onions, or cakes, or ogres. We're learning.
Well, parfait.
Now, can we agree, out of character, because, the people who abandoned Tom are still us, can we agree that we never talk to Pip about this, ever? And if he ever brings it up, go, what? No, that didn't happen? And completely gaslight the shit out of him?
You mean El Bandito and Eziren?
No.
Oh, I know. Us. Just us, real us.
No, Gertie and...
right.
Gertie and your other character's name.
How's that eidetic memory?
I told you, it's not perfect. This myth that eidetic memories are perfect. It's not. What's her face,
Captain Hammer.
Vampire lady.
Dracula? Were you playing Dracula?
Yeah, I was.
It's Strahd.
Yeah.
Ildra was Strahd all along.
Can we agree that whenever Pip goes, there was this time I went into space, we're like, sure. All right, fine, yeah. Sure you did. Yeah.
I like to think this is just going to be a recurring thing that we're going to go, and then we're just going to see Pip like stepping out of a wardrobe or something, going like we said, goodbye, Barovia, nice to see you. Where have you been? Oh, around. Sure.
I went for tea at a castle.
So you're saying that every time we want, we're going to have little side quests where Nat and I play increasingly more unhinged nutters alongside Pip, and then return back to our slightly less unhinged nutters who then go, what's wrong with Pip? He keeps having these weird, daydreams.
I mean, hey, people would be on, but thumbs up in chat if you want. We can Patreon that.
Yeah.
This one's currently titled Pip's Big Day Out. The next one, where Gertie and Ildra decide to leave Pip again, will be called Pip's Big Day Out again.
2 Electric Boogaloo. We're going to Cyberpunk.
Big Day Out 2 Pip in the City. Come on.
or Pip's Bigger Day Out.
Oh yeah.
I like Day
Too
in
big,
the City.
too Pip.
Where it just turns into Sex in the City with Pip.
Too Pip, too out.
Pimped out. Anyway,
We've not started yet.
We finally have a shopping episode.
We haven't even started yet, and it's already off the rails. Welcome to Path to Ascension. This is the entire campaign. Anyway, before we get into the session, we have a couple of sponsors and supporters that we'd like to thank. We are proud to be sponsored by Phoenix Dice. You can go to phoenixdice.com to get yourself some clickety-clack Rathrocks, including some limited edition Roll Together dice, which I have right here. And if you use the code Roll Together, all caps, at checkout, you can get yourself 25% off of your purchase. We're also proud to be supported by Idle Champions of Forgotten Realms. If you type in exclamation point code into chat right now, you'll get yourself a code for a free Electrum chest, which you can use to get items to power up your heroes as you collect them and battle through waves of monsters for free on various different devices, including fridges and freezers and microwaves, if you have the smart kind, We are also proud to be supported by Homie&theDude. They are a TTRPG group that make various different supplement books, not just for D&D, but for all kinds of different types of TTRPGs. They've got The Wandering Tavern and Scorched Basin, and if you want to check them out, you can follow the links in the chat or in the description below, and you can see if they have any other Kickstarters going on at this point. And if you're interested in buying any of their stuff, if you type in Roll Together, all caps at checkout, you can get 10% off of your purchase. Massive thank you to the D20 Club Dice Heads and other tiers on Patreon. They are fantastic. They are the best. You can join them from as little as one of your local currency per month, or one goat, which must be sent to Roll Together HQ because the kobolds need the goat, by following all of the links in chat or in the description below. Speaking of the description below, if you are watching us on YouTube, please do consider liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and commenting down below, because it helps the algorithm tell us what you like, so we know what to make more of for you. Normally, this would be the point where I would give you a rundown of what happened in the last session, but as Chris pointed out, they have a very good memory and pretty much rehearsed the entire thing that happened, so I don't need to do that. Hey. I'm instead going to give you the situation that is you're currently finding yourselves in. We have a pirate captain, a illithid or a mind flayer, stood on the remnants of the ribcage of this dead god that you're currently sort of inside of at the moment. There are
inside a dead god.
Inside a dead god.
Time.
There are numerous amounts of pirates that start coming out of various different places within this, effectively this ship. This body has been hollowed out, and organs and things that aren't really needed have been removed, and you can see that there are scaffoldings and electrical wiring and all of that sort of stuff that have been fed throughout this entire creature in order to turn it into a large dreadnought effectively. And the Swift Caroline is being rigged to be the actual power source with the crystal that's inside of it, which is what you have been sent to find. There is also a god shard still within this god, kind of active. God shards normally are within living gods, but, they're active within living gods, but this is a dead shard that's being powered by the crystal's power and the shard and all of this nonsense. And yeah, anyway, magic, space, farty sort of cannons coming out the butt that allows it to move forward. Yes, Chris?
Number one, I'm doing my level best to avoid jokes about removing organs so you can get inside the dead god better. Two, do we know who this god is? Have we established who this god is?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have established that they are basically a floating action man. We did say we did give them a penis, didn't we? We did give them a massive dick. Yeah. Yeah, because that's this campaign. That's what type of campaign this is.
Sizable god dick.
Yeah. Yeah. At any point,
but
that
also,
could be.
Are we still being drawn? Because that was the whole point of the immovable rod, was to stop us from being chained into the dead god.
Yes,
that was my whole goal with that.
You stuck it onto the side, which has stopped the Swift Caroline from being pulled up. If there is a way for the Swift Caroline to get damaged, but it's going to take an enormous amount of it moving for that to happen. I established in the last session that the ropes that were pulling the Swift Caroline into the god aren't strong enough to do that, so you'd be fine. It would be a case of the god is currently descending downwards so that the Swift Caroline goes into the body. If that then decided to sort of burst off, it's either going to tear the Swift Caroline apart or it's going to rip out the rear end of this god. One of the two. We don't know which yet.
Obligatory joke about ripping out the end of a dead god.
Hey, I'm still thinking about which god has big dick energy. Is it Pelor? We'll find out by the end of the episode.
I am not putting that into my Google history.
I can't believe you missed the fact that I said whole goal. Anyway.
Look, it all got very crass and we all got very loud.
Do we want to start making more jokes of this vein? Do you want us to keep going? Josh, is that all right?
I think we just need a counter. Just be like, there's one. There it is.
Yeah. Crude joke. I don't think the counter will go up that high, to be fair.
Crude.
Rude?
Crude, rude.
How dare.
Just jokes in general. And
A joke tracker. How's your stream doing? We got a joke tracker. It goes off. Ding, 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 ding.
oh dear. Anyway, before we dive back into round 2 of the combat, I would like each of you to describe to me whereabouts you think you would be, because even though I watched the end of the last one, I can't remember where you all said you were.
You watched it.
I watched it,
Right.
but I'm giving you all the chance to reposition yourselves.
I can tell you where everyone is. Is that what you want?
Go on then, let's test your memory.
Right. Ship's deck. The ship has a deck. The way you described it, there is a deck that is open to the elements. There's a lot of pirates on it. There's a captain's cabin. I'm stepping out of said captain's cabin, which I tore to shreds with a pulse wave.
Yes, 8 for the pulse wave, yep.
Correct. And I'm looking for the captain. The captain has a key. I need the key to get the battery to get the Swift Caroline out of here. So that's where I am. El Bandito just leapt out of the car that was flying through the air because we're in space, and landed on the side of the ship and attached the immovable rod. There was some question whether you were still in motion or whether you were standing still at that point, Nat, but that's probably up to you. And Pip's in the car.
Pip's using the car, is using Spangled Tits the second or third. Spangled Tits, Spangled Tits as a mount.
Yeah. And I evaporated someone, so I just shot someone through a window.
Where would you like Spangled Tits to end up, Pip, is the question. Are you planning on staying outside or inside the god?
Well, isn't that always the question?
Yeah, it is.
I mean...
It's polite to ask, so I'm just saying.
Yeah. Yeah, no, actually, that would... put it on the joke counter. Yeah, just general vicinity, I think. I think I'm staying in Spangled... El Bandito would be annoyed if Spangled Tits exploded again.
I can make another.
Yeah, we can
Of all the
replace them.
things that El Bandito probably doesn't give a shit about, it's the permanence of objects.
True.
It's an assumption, that, but I think that's fair.
Spangled Tits the fourth. Yeah.
This time with Fresh Dead God.
Sorry.
Look, as soon as she saw the dead god had rockets in his butt, she's like, "Great, the ultimate ride."
I guess we're crashing this car into a
Rockets in the
deck.
butt don't make for the ultimate ride. Joke counter. Move on.
I won't tell you where the big like god destroying or the planet destroying weapon is on this god. Then
We can assume.
I mean, is it going to
The
blow things
Hummer's
out?
penis.
Yeah.
joke coming.
We worked so hard. We've invented the god penis. It destroys planets. Anyway, I just let's crash Spangled Tits into the deck and see if we can take some pirates out, and I'll just start kicking people with my big hooves.
Into the gods, yeah.
Is that where pirates are?
All of the pirates on the Swift Caroline have been blown off by Ezeren. All of the pirates that are in this combat are within the chest cavity of the god.
Yeah, if in doubt, drive a giant monster truck into a bunch of pirates. It's general fighting law. Yeah.
Make me a
What could
dexterity
say?
saving throw, please, because you're not actually driving it at the minute. You're riding it. Your pilot is to jump ship.
Joke counter. That was for free.
I think I did have my feet on the pedals.
You've got your feet on the pedals.
Yeah.
I don't want to ask what's on the steering wheel.
Poppy. I think no, she's on the pedals. Anyway,
Someone's on the pedals.
you watched the episode. I didn't. It was 10 years ago for me.
Tom,
Yeah.
ram it in the chest cavity.
Yeah, let's do this. 13. Look, we're just gonna have to get it out, and then it's gonna be a very serious, very talky. Yeah. Just how you doing? How you doing, kobolds? You okay with the counter? Good.
We're using all of this energy in this like little two-parter. Just imagine how dark and grim Rebecca's one-on-one is going to be.
No, it's not, because I'm playing an idiot in it. Like, that's just a completely different... It'll be so spooky, so dark. We'll be in the background. I don't think so.
The Spangled Tits drives into the chest cavity, and as it drives in, it turns slightly to the left, and one of the back wheels catches on the sort of entranceway, like one of the sort of ribs, muscles, bits, and causes the entire monster truck to sort of flip and barrel roll around. The pirates will jump out of the way to avoid taking any damage, and you sort of quickly get back into it so you're not crushed, and it just rolls and then lands in where the shoulder area would be of the god, and then you can get out, and it's sort of upside down.
It's sort of wedged.
It's not wedged. You could move it if you wanted to, but it is a monster truck, so it's quite heavy.
So it's on its side?
It's on its roof.
So it's upside down.
Upside down, yeah. That would be an easier way to explain it. Yes.
Can I get out the window? I know it's not my turn yet, but is it like I have to knock a door out to get out?
Yeah, you just open the door and sort of fall out.
Are there any doors? Like, isn't it? It's just like a roll cage, surely.
Must be at this point. Yeah, you just roll out of it.
We just watch Pip like a sausage roll, just roll across the floor. And he's like, "Wee," and turns to the camera. Any crash you walk away from is a good one. Pip road safety.
Jesus Christ.
Look forward to Pip's Big Day Out 5, in which I become Evil Knievel. It'll be on DVD.
Right, so in the last session, we rolled initiative. We are going to keep those same initiatives that you rolled. However, not all of the creatures were in the initiative. They have since been added to the initiative, and first up are 2 pirates.
Sure.
2 of these pirates are going to come out with their pistols drawn. They are going to look towards you, Pip, as you have just obviously caused this large crash into the chest cavity. They are going to point their pistols at you, and they are going to fire.
Hello.
That is 1 second, because they get 2 attacks each. So, fucking hell. Okay, right. So that's 12, 14, 10, and 17 to hit. None of them hit because your AC is redonkulous.
Either they do, or they just clatter off like Superman. I just look at this like crushed bullet against my chest, and I'm like, "Oh, that's rude."
You do that, and they just look a bit panicked. They're all of these pirates are wearing, like low-level pirate clothing. They all have fish-like appendages on them, sort of thing. One's got like a few tentacles sticking out of his face. Another one looks like he's got a nose that's like a swordfish. Think of the Davy Jones crew from Pirates of the Caribbean, but not as fishy. They still have their humanoid parts as well.
We've only been cursed for a short amount of time.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Part of the crew, part of the ship.
And as they fire the shots, as they fire the shots at you, and they sort of bounce off of you, they sort of step back a little bit, and they go, "Captain, we got a strong one here." And the captain, who is on this same level as you, turns and smiles, and you watch as he reaches down towards his cutlass and draws it. And as he draws it, all of you feel this coldness in the room, as this cutlass has a black blade that basically it's like a void. Think of the dark saber, but yeah, it is. Don't get hit by it, is what I'm telling you.
But the dark saber's just a lightsaber with a weird crystal, so I don't know what you're talking about.
This is just the void of space.
Are we not all up on our Star Wars lore? Come on, guys.
Would that make me the king of Mandalore if I win this? Could I?
No.
Oh, please. I don't have enough going on. I don't have enough weird lore. Let me be king of the small planet bounty hunters.
What I'm saying is it's definitely not a dark saber, because dark saber is just lightsabers, and that's not a lightsaber.
It's a
It looks like one. Star Trek lore is... Star Trek? Jesus Christ, Star Wars lore is very important.
Wow, that memory's doing you well good now, isn't it?
That's
Fuck off.
Anyway, it's your turn, Ezra.
Klingons.
Right, I'm still on the Sweet Caroline, and I am looking around and seeing...
Swift.
This. Swift, goddammit. How far away is Pirate Captain and Dude Bros inside the chest?
From where the Swift Caroline is currently, probably about 60 feet.
Sort of up at an angle, right?
From an angle, 60 feet from the front of the ship. So from you, 100 feet. Because
I can move really fast.
Foot. Yeah.
But I can move stupid fast in the astral, right?
Yeah, because you're in the astral, yeah.
Right. Tony is on the deck of the Swift Caroline with me, yes?
Yep.
He is.
And there are no other pirates on the Swift Caroline. We've dealt with that.
No, you blew them all off. What?
We can. I will look at Tony, and it's important that we talk about practicals. And I will look at Tony and go, that pirate has the key that we need to get the battery.
Oh, it's so far away.
We can travel there very quickly, and I'll start floating up towards the pirate quite quickly because we're in the astral plane. It's quite easy to travel.
Yeah. You're next to him.
I'm not going to go next to him. You're insane. I'm a wizard. I'm going to start moving up in his general direction, but generally try to avoid doing anything too stupid. And right, how many pirates are there that aren't the captain? Like, what's the total number of nutters we've got lying around here?
5 pirates who look like they're all relatively dressed the same. The
Sure.
captain, and then there's another one who looks like he's wearing a bit more than the others to symbolise that he might be the first mate, and he looks like a hammerhead shark.
Cool. Okay. Right. Then, in which case, as I am floating up, I am going to look at this entire group of fuckwits. What sort of range on all of them? Like, how close together are they?
So the 2 that just shot at Pip are standing within 10 feet of each other. The pirate captain is about 30 feet away from them. The first mate and the other 3 pirates are stood more about 50 feet in the other direction. They're the ones that are closer to the operating system for the rope, for the pulleys.
Right.
And they're the ones that have been sort of connecting the large tubes that are attached to the Swift Caroline to the god, so that the crystal can start powering the god. That's where they are.
Cool. I'm sorry, Josh. Total number of pirates again?
5 pirates, 1 first mate, 1 captain.
Perfect. As I am floating up, will look at this crew of motley fuckwits. And how many of them can I fit into a 40-foot cube, please?
You could either fit the first mate and the 3 that are with him, or the captain and the two that are close to him. Not both.
I think I will prioritize the captain over the first mate. I am going to, as I'm floating towards them, I'm going to keep a bit of distance. I don't want to get in physical range of any of them. So let's say within 60 feet, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. I will then float towards them, and I will look at them, and the space around them will start to warp and weft as time starts to get fucky in the 40-foot cube near those 2 pirates and the captain. They must all make wisdom saving throws, please.
Oh, the 2 pirates. 16 and 14.
Get fucked.
And the captain... Wisdom save, yeah?
Wisdom.
Or captain gets advantage because it's a magical effect. 25 or 2 18s.
Cool. As the captain is trying to dodge this effect, how much do I want to fuck you over? That's the question. Enough. I am going to use my reaction to see the future and create a convergent future where the captain fails the saving throw. I can literally choose to do this. I will gain 1 level of exhaustion, but I don't give a fuck. I gain 1 level of exhaustion, and this is taxing, obviously, but the captain will fail.
I'm guessing that overdoes legendary resistances as well, if it makes them fail. Yeah, that's cool.
It's an alternate
unless you'd said you're using one, which you didn't.
No, that's fine.
Before I said that, so yes, it's an awkward one. What this means is that they are all slowed. Their speed is halved. They have a -2 to attack, to armor class and dexterity saving throws. They can't take reactions. They can take either an action or a bonus action, not both. They can only make 1 attack with the attack roll. If they cast a spell with a somatic component, there's a 25% chance the spell fails as a result of the target making the spell's gestures too slowly.
Wow.
Amazing. Is there any sort of save they can make against this?
Repeats the
At
save
any
at the
point?
end of each of its turns.
Nice. Okie
Yes, they are all. Those three are slow, and I will keep a bit of distance because I have to maintain concentration. Now that is my reaction. I've used it on my turn, so I have no reaction for the rest of this round. So no, just hold there, hold there, hold please.
Hold please. Bear with me while I had literally hold please. 1, 2.
Now I have to remember what exhaustion does now.
Exhaustion is different in the. Oh no, we're not using 2024 rules currently, are we? So don't worry about that. It's different in 2024.
I'm just going to keep it. I'm just going to look at it, and you tell me what happens.
Okay. I think 2024. It's like you get a -2 to everything on the first level now, rather than a disadvantage. Anyway,
disadvantage is previous. So disadvantage on ability checks.
Yeah.
So we're going with the original
because this is a Path to Ascension. We're using 2014 rules, so it would be disadvantage on ability checks.
Oh no! How terrible.
Yeah.
If only I could change time to make it so I didn't have to worry about that.
At the end of your turn, it comes to the lair action, and everything gets a little bit darker as the dreadnought, the god dreadnought, descends down a little bit further, and the Swift Caroline, still locked in position, is obviously pulled further up. It's not pulled or anything, but it moves.
The chains pull the god instead of Swift Caroline. Yeah. We get it.
So that happens, and you hear, you watch as these machines, sort of, these arms come out of where some of the ribs have been broken in order to form this hole, and they lock onto the hull of the Swift Caroline, locking it in place. It is now in the position that they need it into. Because
I thought it was much further away than that. Well, that changes my turn. Okay.
Next is the captain. Now the captain is slowed, which means he can only do 1 attack per turn, and his spells can fail. But his once per day ability he can still do.
Yeah.
But he is going to do that. He slowly raises the sword into the air, and he shouts in a very slow. Actually, no, he's going to do this in all of your heads because he is a telepath.
Wouldn't it be funny if he was still going?
Or he gets it wrong. He's like, "You're going to suffer." Sorry. Let me slow down. You're all going to suffer. There you go.
You
You all feel a gravitational pull next to each of you as a tear begins to open up to somewhere else, maybe the far realm. And out of it lunges a tentacle, as he says in your heads, "Unleash the Kraken." I need all of you.
No, the dick's all the way down the other end of the body. It's not. Yeah.
I need all of you to make me an intelligence saving throw, please.
Oh no!
This is his once per day ability, just so you know. So you don't have to worry about me doing this again.
Checking I haven't missed any kind of add-on or anything like that. Oh. Add D4 to that because it wasn't as high as I wanted it to be, which I can do with my built for success. There we go. 21.
21 is a success. What did you get, Tony?
Also 21.
So you also succeed. What did Pip get?
Eat shit.
17.
That's a fail.
Well, but I still think it was pretty good.
You were
for
one
Pip.
off. You were one off, but it was a fail.
Oh.
I'm sorry, still failed.
Wait. As the god boat has been pulled close to us, is Pip now within 30 feet of me?
No, unfortunately not. He is 60 feet away from you.
Sorry, Tom, I've used my reactions.
So, I have Indomitable. That means I could re-roll that saving throw. I only have a +1 to my intelligence. So, it's unlikely, and
hang on. We both rolled 21s. I rolled an 18 and then rolled a 3 on a d4 to add it up. Josh, would I have passed with an 18?
Yes.
Interesting. So, Tom, it's possible.
Yes.
18 is the DC.
Right. So I need to get...
You need to roll a 17.
Okay. Shout out to Nutmeg. Bless me. It's a 14.
Nah, fuck it.
Okay. So as this spectral tentacle comes out of each of the rifts and slaps each of you will take 49 points of cold damage. For those who passed, that would be halved.
Oh, okay.
And then 51 points of psychic damage. For those of you who passed, it will be halved.
Okay.
Whoa.
You're going to need to do the maths there.
Yeah.
40
That's 100 points on, it's 100 points on the
damage.
nose for Pip. And
No.
then
Because you took away my fire resistance and said because I sleep in the cold, I've got cold resistance now.
True. So yes, you will have a resistance to the cold element of this then.
So 75 for me.
Yes.
And 50 for you and me now, unless you've got any resistances.
Oh.
Nope, same. Force, poison, and disease. I've got the things I'm resistant to, but that's not helpful here. Because I'm a robot.
Frightened. Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing. And then it will make a saving throw at the end. What is the DC that I need to beat?
20. You can always say legendary resistance now if you want and not roll.
Well, I rolled a 19. What was the save? Wisdom?
No, it's yes, it's a wisdom save. Yes.
Yeah,
20.
so I got a 22. I
Yeah.
rolled a 19.
You're fine. Yeah, you passed it.
Sorry, 20. Sorry, I'm looking at the plus that I have to my wisdom and not what my actual wisdom saving throw is. I got a 26.
Yeah, you definitely passed it. No longer slowed.
Right. Captain is no longer slowed, but that is his turn done. It is now one of the pirates that is with the first mate who is going to turn and take 2 shots at you as a Ren. Because it can't see Tony and Pip is going to be too far away.
Sure.
So that is going to be... That one's going to miss because that is a 13. That one might hit, though, because that's going to be a 23 to hit.
Yeah, it definitely does.
This is the pistol, so it does this much damage. Here's the pluses. 12 points of piercing damage
Mm-hmm.
from that one. As it hits into you, that is its turn done. It is now the first mate's turn. Where's the first mate? There he is. The first mate is going to do the exact same thing. They're focusing. He's going to shout orders to the last remaining pirate to push the button. There's one more button to push. And he will take, is it 2? Yeah, he gets 2 shots. 2 shots at you. One's a natural 20. And the other one is a 22 to hit.
Yeah, perfect.
Right, so we'll do the normal damage first. Normal one is 22 points of piercing damage.
Yep.
And then I'll roll double dice for this one because we're not using Aeodrin rules. That's 8 plus 16, and then 20 points of 20 points of piercing damage on the critical hit. 20 points of damage on the critical hit was less than the other attack roll I rolled. And
Still looking unhealthy.
Dents.
Still looking unhealthy.
Anyway, this is why I don't like those crit rolls. Anyway, but yeah, as he turns, shouts an order to his the one who hasn't attacked yet, points the pistol towards you, fires 2 shots. That's the end of his turn, and it is the pirate who he shouted at's turn. That pirate is going to push the button, and as he pushes the button, you listen to the clamps clamp onto because the arms moved over and now they've clamped on properly. It's locked in place, and you hear a whirring noise come from within both the Swift Caroline and within the god itself. That was his action to do that, because that's use an object. He is then going to take a shot at you as a Ren, because again, can't see Tony because Tony's still on the... You're on the side, aren't you, Tony? You haven't climbed onto the deck.
Is the Swift Caroline? Yeah, the Swift Caroline was shaped like a pirate ship.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think she had climbed onto the deck.
Okay, so they'll take a shot at you then, because they can see you.
Maybe she was on the side.
That makes
Tony
a
just
difference.
slides
Are you
backwards
gonna
in at the side.
Are you going to chuck Ezra under the?
No,
Swift Caroline?
she was on the deck.
Yeah. So this one will take a shot at you
Yeah.
for a 25 to hit.
That will hit.
I'm rolling very high on these dice.
Yeah.
That is 10 points of piercing damage.
Oh wait, do I? Yeah, you know what? Actually, I will cast. No, that casting shield won't help because it'll still be a 25. Never mind. I will take 10 points of piercing damage.
Okay, so that's his turn done. You then hear some rattling noises come from both the engine room, which is close to the rear end, and then from close towards where the head is, and you see a figure come from each area. 2 more pirates are going to join in. That's it for the encounter. They are not going to get within range to do anything to anyone. The final pirate that is with the first mate is going to take a shot at Ezra and a shot at Tony. Ezra, that's going to be an 11 to hit.
Nope.
Tony, that's going to be a 23 to hit.
At this point, maybe I will shield. Yeah, I'll shield.
Yeah, you shield, and it bounces off.
Piss off!
They sort of grumble as the shots miss. That's the end of their turn. Pip, it is your turn.
Oh, hold on, I've not had a turn.
You're after.
But Pip had a turn driving, crashing the car.
No, that was getting him into position. That was just at the beginning of the round, him getting into position at the beginning of the session, because we weren't 100% sure where Spangled Tits actually was. So it was just me getting him into position.
To be fair, I didn't move the car. The car crashed.
The momentum is what took the car, yeah. It's just making sure you were somewhere.
And like Ralph Wiggum going through his windscreen, I just fell and rolled down the road and then got up and was like, hello.
Yes, it's your turn.
Okay.
You've got 2 pirates in front of you and then the captain. The 2 pirates seem to be quite sort of slow in movement, but other than that...
Cool. Call this metagaming if you like, but would I know if I... Thank you. If I hit them, that's not going to take slow away.
No, it's just a save that they have to make at the end of their turn.
Cool. Makes sense. How far away is the captain?
He is 30 feet away from where you are.
And just hypothetically, just because I like asking questions, in a line, you would say, if I angled behind one of these pirates?
But behind one of the pirates, yes. You won't be able to get all 3 in a line.
No, I don't need to though. Okay, let's go. Okay, first attack as Lance into just hypothetical. Again, what do these 2 pirates look like? So we've got Pirate A, Pirate B, just for world building.
Pirate 4, Pirate 5. One of them is the swordfish nosed one, and the other one is the one that has like half a tentacle sticking out of where there should be like a moustache bit.
And which one would be in line with the captain?
Let's go with the tentacle one because he is also a tentacle creature. So yeah, let's do that. That just seems fair.
I'm going to do 1 attack on Mr. Swordfish.
Yep. Does
a 18 hit?
18 against Monsieur Swordfish. Yes, it does. Just.
Interesting. Chunky pirate.
Yes.
So that is 21 points of piercing, and...
Did you reduce the AC by 2 because of the slow?
Oh, then that definitely hits. Not just a dash, this is definite.
21 points of piercing, 2 points of lightning, and also 11 points of thunder as I booming blade around this guy.
Yep.
then I I pivot with my long stick. I poke the tentaclay.
Yep.
Does a 28 hits.
Yeah.
That is 14 points of piercing and 9 points of lightning.
Yep.
I then go back to the swordfish. Does a 30 hits. That is 18 points of piercing and 7 points of lightning.
Yep.
Those are my attacks. I then action surge, put the lance in the chest of the tentacle, and fire lightning through the sky in an 100-foot line to try and hit the captain. Can these two roll a dex, please?
So the pirate
Advantage because of the slow.
disadvantage because of the slow.
Uh-huh.
That's fine. So that is, I mean, he rolled 1 point less, so rolled a 13. And then
Fails.
the captain, who is no longer slowed, but does have advantage against spells. So
Well, it's not. It's not a spell. It's something for my item. But
one of those was a natural one, but the other one, was a 29.
fair. So the 34 point of lightning for the failure, and then half that, so 17
17.
for the captain.
Just remind me, which one of the two pirates was the one that you attacked twice? Was it swordfish or squidhead?
Swordfish.
Swordfish was the one that you attacked twice.
And
So
now I've just fired lightning through tentacles.
So he took you get this very strong smell of calamari as you fire the electricity through. The captain tries to parry it away with the sword, but he gets most of it, but some of it sparks up the blade and up his hand, giving him that sort of shocked feeling, which is why he was able to half it.
Zapped.
But yes. Is that everything on your turn, Pip?
That's actions. I had the spell. Yes, I have second wind, but I'm okay at the moment. I think I'll keep that for an emergency. Yes, so that was 2 actions. No bonus action. I have my reaction still.
Amazing. Right, moving on, we are coming to go to Tony. The temptation to skip over Tony there was real, but I don't want to be mean to Nat.
Please
Tony.
don't.
Josh, it's so hot.
I know.
I can't.
It's too hot for this shit. Pack it in.
It's too hot for this shit.
And we're in the coldest space, and you're still like, yeah.
It's enough to make someone want to invent AC. Speaking of inventing, step 1. Where did Pip end up? How far away from me is Pip right now?
60 feet.
Again, Pip.
He's
You're
not
not
move.
running
Oh no,
around.
did you move forward, didn't you?
The ship moved.
Yeah, did Pip move forward because the pirates fired at you from a distance?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, so Pip is 30 feet away from me now.
Hello.
Right. In that case, where is she? Where's Nutmeg? The healthy Nutmeg. 10
So many.
Okay. Oh no. So you're within 30 feet, is it?
Well,
He's within 30 feet of Nutmeg. He's also within 30 feet of you. He's like in the center point of it, of both of you.
No. Okay. Hear me out, Josh.
Yeah.
In the Astral Sea, we
Yes.
move based on our intelligence, right?
No. In the Astral Sea, you move. I think I said it was
Based on your
triple.
intelligence.
It was triple your movement.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and that applies to my cannons as well?
Yeah. Or something along those lines. You can basically anywhere that you want to get to within this chest cavity within a single movement, you can.
Great. Okay. So I'll put that pencil in that for the moment. Okay. So clamps have clamped onto the Swift Caroline. There is something drawing power. Something has connected. There is a whirring from both Dead God and Swift Caroline.
Mm-hmm.
Can I see the crystal that's being drained?
No, that's in the engine room, which is inside the ship.
Okay. Which I've not seen yet. But is there a specific, like, it's not just clamps that are gripping on, there's something that's been plugged in, right?
Yes, there
Or
are.
is it the clamps themselves that are connecting?
No, the clamps themselves have what is holding it in place. You can see the ropes have now gone slack, and these tubes have been plugged into the Swift Caroline. They were already plugged into it before, but they've now been connected properly inside the god, and that's what's drawing power.
Okay. Can I deduce whether these tubes are siphoning magic or electricity?
I will ask you for your choice of Arcana or Investigation, whichever one you. If you have proficiency in either, you get advantage on the roll.
Oh,
because
it's
you
investigation.
are an artificer.
Oh boy, is it investigation. That is an 18 on the dice for a 32.
One is drawing magical energy, one is drawing electrical energy.
Interesting. And based off that, could I deduce that they both need to be siphoning for this to affect, for this to be doing the bad thing it needs to do?
Looking at it quickly, the magical energy is 100% being drawn from the ship to the astral god. The tube that is doing the electricity is slightly larger, and looking at it, you can see that it's like a two-way current. So it's drawing electricity in, but it's also feeding it back into the ship as well to keep the crystal going. It's like a recycling method.
Huh. Okay. So, I have Nalzer's marvelous pigments that allow me to make any non-magical item I like.
Now, it takes 10 minutes to cover 100 square feet, which I'm assuming deducing would mean it takes 1 minute to cover 10 square feet, or 6 seconds to make 1 square foot of a thing. So I can make as long as it's smaller than a square foot, I can make a thing in one action.
I mean, that was a lot of math stuff that you said at me all at once, so I'm just going to say yes.
Smile and nod, Josh. Smile and nod.
Josh, I would like to paint a hand-sized EMP.
1, 2, 3, 4, EMP, 6, yeah. It's not magical.
I can't make a magical thing.
No, it's not a magical thing.
I can't make a magical thing, so it's not an anti-magic thing. It's physics.
I would say, and you can make anything that just appears. It doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah. A door, pit, flowers, trees.
Because normally that spell's used to make like doors and bridges, and not something that has a complicated mechanical component to it.
Weapons.
Trees are very
Weapons. It
complicated.
allows you to make weapons. When you complete the painting, the object or terrain feature becomes a real non-magical object, and you can do weapons and trees and flowers.
No.
Yeah.
If Josh is going to be pedantic about this,
I'm not going to be pedantic about it. All I'm going to say is that you'll use instead of making an actual EMP out of it, you could use the spell to make the shell out of it, and you've already got the components on you that you just put into it, and then it lights up. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay.
Just because it feels weird that you get this super complex device made out of it when you can make the spell says you make doors and flowers and stuff. So, but yeah, you get it no matter what.
I would also argue cartoon logic that Tony lives
cartoon
in,
logic, yeah.
where literally, like Bugs Bunny, painting something and then picking up and like, I've made an electrical bomb.
Yeah. Either way, you get it. The details don't really matter because it's not taking any of your resources, but you get it.
Amazing. In that case, how far away is that tube to me?
Oh, you could like take a 5-foot step, and both of them are there.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, in that
Or
case,
a 10-foot step.
I'm going to use my movement. I'm going to like, whee, towards. So I would like to be ideally within 15 feet of both Pip and Ezran, if possible. And then scoot back. Can I do that with 75 foot of movement?
You want to be within 15 feet of both of them?
Just quickly enough for a bonus action to ping.
Yeah, sure.
Great. In that case, Tony's done like a bum. Huh, interesting. Huh, interesting. Has done like a jump off the deck of the ship, and whilst jumping, has been like painting on some doodads and going, oh, great, we're here. Go for it, Nutmeg. We all get, as my bonus action, Eldritch Cannon is going to give us, where is she? 8 temporary hit points.
Hey.
Thanks,
Lovely.
Maggie.
And then she scooches back down to the electrical thing just in time for and like clangs it onto the pipe to try and stop the electricity flow as my action.
So it's not a grenade, it's like you're sticking something into it to disrupt the electrical current. Just so I'm clear on what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So you do that and you hear a
It's like magnetically clapped onto the pipe.
Yeah, you hear the powering down noise and it stops.
Yeah, we'll have none of that, thank you.
But the magical one is still going. And you can hear that still whirring for the moment.
That's another problem to deal with in 6 seconds' time. I've done enough.
There.
Awesome. At the end of your turn and at the bottom of the round, I explained earlier that 2 more figures joined the combat. One of them is at the bottom of the initiative. I had them both sort of come in at the same time, so that creature's turn's done. So we move back to the top of the round, and it's the 2 pirates that are currently slowed. They can only do 1 attack, so they're going to...
Oh, hang on. Sorry, Josh, I didn't roll a concentration check, and I got quite hammered there, so I'm just going to do a couple of rolls on that.
Yep. One of them will require one of them will require a natural 20 because it was the
first roll is an 8. Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
The slow is gone.
They're back.
They're no longer slowed. As you have gotten close to them, Pip, they are going to draw their rapiers and daggers, and they are going to make attacks against you. So this is going to be 2 attacks with the rapier, and then as a bonus action, they'll make an attack with the dagger as an offhand weapon in reverse grip.
Cool.
I should roll it with disadvantage then.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Also, because
Actually, easier to dual wield one in reverse grip.
I used my lance, so if they need to step up to me, they need to move, and one of them's going to explode with lightning. But
Did you keep yourself within 10 feet of them then?
yeah, the end of the
Instead of being
lance,
within,
yeah.
instead of being within 5 feet.
Yeah.
Okay, this is one. Yeah. Okay. So one of them will step up and will take how much damage?
Let me roll. So, as Blooming Blade pops off for 14 points of thunder damage.
Oh, jeez, Louise. Yeah, he does not look good. Looks like he's on his last legs, but he's
So
going...
go. You can stay there. You just. You can. 1. Do you want a job? 2. You can just leave. Just go. It's fine.
Right, so the first attack, I have to roll the first attack first. That is a 13 to hit. No. Second
Clank.
attack.
Go.
If they
I
hit
bet
you
your
with,
mum wants to see you or something. Go home.
if they hit you with their rapiers, they get advantage on their next attack.
Rude.
26 to hit on the second attack.
Yep, that still hits. Yeah.
That hits. Okay, cool. So, and then I'll roll with advantage on the dagger, which will be probably not going to hit a 19.
No.
Okay, so the rapier is going to do 14 points of piercing damage to you. That's a natural 20 on that one, so the next one has advantage, which is a 22 to hit.
And we're saying a nat 20 hits no matter what I do, right?
Yes.
I won't use my warding.
Okay, so 22 hit.
No.
Nope. And then the dagger. That's not going to hit 'cause it's 19. So this is going to be double the dice. 8, 12. 8, 12. Brain, 18. 22 points of piercing damage. 22 points of piercing damage.
You got it wrong. You can't have a go at me. Be like, ooh, you don't know numbers. I've never made a mistake in my life.
22.
22.
That's their attacks done. Ezrin, it is your turn.
Right. Cool. I have a couple of options here, which largely depend on the answer to this question. Josh?
Yes.
Resilient Sphere.
Yes.
The wording on Resilient Sphere is that nothing, not physical objects, energy, or other spell effects, can pass through the barrier, in or out, though a creature in the sphere can breathe there.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean that no spells I could cast would be able to pass through it in any way, shape, or form? Does all magic originate from me?
No magic can get into it and no magic can get out of it.
So any spell I cast originates from me inside it, yes?
Yes.
Cool. Okay. That answers my question. Then in which case...
If you're inside it, yes. If you're talking about circling it on someone else, you then can't cast spells in it.
Yes.
Yeah. Just making sure that we're clear on that.
Totally. Yeah. Cool. Then in which case... can the... Yeah, fuck it. I don't know.
Okay.
I've got all these great reactions, and I kind of want to hold on to my reactions, but also, if this works, it's really cool. Although I do have a thing that does a very similar thing. I'm talking in riddles. I have an ability called momentary stasis that can make a creature basically be frozen in time for a turn, which completely neutralizes them, and it doesn't require concentration because it's just a temporal thing that I can do, but it leaves me a little bit defenseless. But I have got my reactions in that case. I can also cast Resilient Sphere. I'm tempted to cast it on the captain and make him fail the save, because then he's just stuck in there for the whole combat. That seems a little bit mean. I think I will save that as the nuclear option, because I can force him to fail the save with the... but I would get another level of exhaustion. It starts to get bad pretty quickly. So I am going to keep my reactions for this turn so I can actually do something on other people's turns, which I have got loads of cool things I can do. And I'm just going to try and stasis the captain. Can the captain make me a constitution saving throw, please, as I try and make him locked in time? Constitution saving throw.
That's a 19.
Fails.
Then he will choose to succeed with a legendary resistance.
Rude.
Fine.
That's one down.
Cool. That's my action. Can I move further away from all of these fucks, because I don't like getting shot at, but still be like within 60 feet of Pip and Tony so I can help them if necessary?
Yes, if you went away from where they... So if you picture where you are in the chest cavity, you've got the Swift Caroline here.
Yep.
The fighting... This is the Swift Caroline. The fighting with the captain and Pip and everything that's happening here to my left.
Hang on. Josh, I'm making your life difficult. Let's make our lives easy.
Yep.
They're using guns. Is there cover anywhere?
Yes, you could hide behind lots of cover. There's bits of flesh and stuff sort of hanging from the back. What would be the back
Right.
above you that you could hide behind and things. Yes, you could get yourself covered that way.
I'll go into full because I can see. As long as I can see out of it, which I can, I've got Spell Sniper, then all my spells still work. So I'll get myself into full cover using flying movement to get out of the way of everything. Like, I've got bullet holes, I'm sparking in various points. I've taken a lot of bullets and some damage.
Fair enough. Cool. Right. Yeah. So that will provide you with some cover. Anything else on your turn?
No, because I am just waiting to see what everyone else does. I have lots of fun reactions. I want to use them instead of one big thing.
Okay, so at the end of your turn, we come to the lair action, and you all feel this lurching noise, as the dreadnought begins to try moving, and as it begins to go to move forward, you can hear the sounds of the arms that are attached to the Swift Caroline begin to creak and begin to bend out of shape as it is locked in
place.
Sort of locked in position. You do also feel some creaking in here, crunching noises come from the hull as well. If it pulls too much, it is going to tear something apart, so you're not quite sure what. If it tries moving again.
Look, you've got to be careful of tearing inside a dead god.
Exactly. The end of the lair action, it comes to the captain's turn. The captain, who is no longer slowed, neither of his two companions, is going to dive towards you, Pip, with his blackened sword, and is going to make an attack roll against you with this. He gets 3 attacks, but I'm just doing this first attack at the moment because I might change what he does for the next one. Luckily, that's not an actual 20. That is going to be 27 to hit you.
Warding maneuver, so my AC is now 28.
Nice.
So you clash with him, and you can see as you look at him that he does not look impressed by that. So he's going to attempt to attack you again with the sword, and the sword feels cold and it doesn't feel very nice. Oh, there is a natural 20.
Oh, well, here it goes. Here comes the void of space.
Instant death abilities on NPCs are something that I do not like. So the Vorpal sword is not going to chop your head off.
Oh, good.
You will take extra. You will take the extra damage side of things instead, though, from it.
I don't think so. You should be more impressed, asshole. He's very impressive.
Nice.
Silvery Bobs.
Eat it.
Which is allowed in this campaign.
Yeah, it is.
Have you not allowed it in another campaign? What kind of horrible DM are you? Oh my god!
The kind that doesn't like silvery barbs.
You can use it on the players. No.
I know. That second hit will be a miss because I rolled a 5, so that's not going to hit. So seeing that and being silvery barbs, he is going to turn towards you, Tony, with his final attack, and he's going to.
What I do?
And he's going to attack you. I'm going to roll it. I'll describe what the attack is in a moment once I've rolled. That is going to be a 24 to hit you.
I cannot shield because I silvery barbs.
That's all right. Hang on a minute. Josh, what kind of attack is this? Is it physical? Is it spell? What are we looking at?
This is not... It's an attack. It's not magical. It's a psionic attack.
Right.
So this isn't an attack that physically appears. This is an attack inside Tony's mind.
Gotcha.
I might be okay. I can't be charmed or frightened.
It's not that.
It's just going to be
I might
damage.
not be okay.
Yeah. Do I want to hold the reaction to mean Pip can do shit tons of damage, or do I want to protect Tony? What do we think, team? It's a group decision.
I can do lots of damage anyway. I can also heal myself. I think if Tony goes down, we're going to have issues. So, I mean, I was ready to have my head cut off now. It would have been great. I would have had the summer free.
Just to be clear, instant kill abilities like power word kill and natural 20s on a Vorpal sword, I don't like. If I reduce you to 0 hit points and that kills you, that's different.
Yeah.
All right. Then
this ability will kill you if it drops you to 0 hit points.
Oh, notice.
Yeah, exactly.
Interesting.
Because for some reason, in the 2024 rules, they decided...
Which we're not using.
Which you're not using. They remember these are different types of creatures. Because somebody in the group has got an idyllic memory and knows all of the creature stats, so I make things different.
Oh, to be fair.
They decided to mix the Mind Flayer's tentacle abilities with their Devour Brain ability, instead of it being two separate things.
Yeah, that seems wise.
Wait, is this a ranged attack?
120 feet.
Oh.
So you can eat brains at distance.
Yeah, magically devour its brain.
You can eat brains at distance.
Yes, but I don't.
I choose not to because I'm civilized.
Because people get really angry and I have to leave the theatre.
But
all right,
you
Josh,
do need to hit 0 hit points for the instant death thing to happen, though. So,
Josh,
yes.
important question. Does this require an attack roll? It did. You used an attack roll.
Yes, so an attack roll, yeah.
Then this effect doesn't require a saving throw, which means you can't legendary resistance it, so I will use it if it's going to kill Nat. Tony. There we go. Good. Sorted. Okay. Roll the damage.
Oh. That is...
I can decelerate an attack. I can accelerate or decelerate an attack, and the only wording on it is attack roll.
29 points of psychic damage.
How fucked are you?
We're alive.
Okay, but like on a numerical scale.
Out of let's say around 28 out of 99.
Oh, interesting.
Does it make more sense for me to hang on to this?
That's his last attack. I will say he can do 3 of those attacks a turn.
Yeah, I'll hang on to it.
The pirates have got to go, but
that's fine.
They've got Pip right next to them.
Exactly.
Those 2 have gone. It's the first mate and the other ones that still got to go that can. And Ezeren's moved now, and you're the only thing in their range.
You're within range of me to stop things. Don't worry about it. We've got this.
I've not attacked anyone. I'm just here with this little pipe. Don't mind me. We're all fine.
Oh dear. Right. So at the end of the captain's turn, it makes it one of the pirates' turn. This pirate is going to use his movement to get down onto the deck of the Swift Caroline. So he is next to you, and is going to make 3 attacks against you: 2 with the rapier, and then bonus action for the dagger.
Why?
Right.
What is your deal?
It just sort of roars at you.
Oh, rude.
Bitchy breath. 26 to hit and a 15 to hit.
The 15 misses, the 26 does.
Ow!
They get advantage on their next attack if they hit. I would say the one that missed was the first attack. So the second attack will be... Sorry, the final attack with the dagger will be the one with advantage, because they get advantage with it. 21 to hit with the dagger.
Hits.
Okay, so the rapier is going to be 10 plus 4, 14 points.
No, stop.
Yes.
When the pirate runs down and starts attacking poor little defenseless Tony, which is definitely the vibe you're going for now, I am going to...
I'm just a small.
I'm going to look out across how many first mate and how many? There are 5 of them in total, first mate and 4 others.
First mate and 3 pirates are there.
3. Okay, so there's 4 of them total.
Yeah.
Sweet. I am going to look at the one attacking Tony, and I'm going to try and temporally shunt it. I'm going to upcast that to level 7, because that means I can temporally shunt the 2 other pirates, let's say the first mate and one of the other ones as well.
Is that a reaction?
Yeah, they all need to... It's a reaction taken when a creature you can see makes an attack roll.
Nice.
Wisdom saving throw from the first mate and 2 of those pirates, please.
Okay, so the 2 pirates I'll do first, because that's the stat screen that I have open. What say, sorry?
Wisdom.
Wisdom, okay. Did they just roll the same? Oh, no, they didn't roll the same. Looked like they rolled the same. Wisdom save, 23 and 18.
Okay. Which one was 23? The one attacking Tony or not?
Yes.
Right. Shit. In which case I can't stop those attacks. They still hit. But one of the ones that was going to attack vanishes. They've been sent effectively forward in time.
Right.
What about the first mate?
The first mate, I'm going to roll that now. Wisdom. No, that's a 12.
Also vanishes. Sent forward in time.
They're just gone, or
No, they're just 6 seconds that way.
Yeah, they will reappear next round.
okay.
They
that's
also, notably, they don't remember me casting the spell or being affected by it because, from their perspective, suddenly everything around them moves, and they go, "What happened?" They just lost 6 seconds.
okay.
It's a 7th level spell, so it's not like this powerful.
Yeah. From the rapier, you took 14 points of piercing damage. And then from the dagger, it will be... that nearly rolled off. That will be 10 points from the dagger.
Oh,
Dagger?
Sharp dagger.
Yes.
You would kill a princess.
that did not go well.
I
Sorry.
bleed
You make her bleed her own blood.
so much.
Right. So it's the end of his turn. It's the first mate's turn. First mate's not there. It's the next pirate's turn. That pirate's not there. We then move to one of the two new figures that have joined the combat, and these are wizards.
Oh, great.
Pirate wizards. This is the one that is closest towards where Pip currently is. It is going to run in, and it is going to make a Ray of Frost attack against you, Pip.
Oh, never mind. Worried for a sec. Cantrips.
That's a natural 20. That is a natural 20.
Do you crit on spells? I don't think.
Sorry?
You don't crit on spells, though.
Yeah, you roll double
Attack
damage on
rolls,
spells.
Okay.
On attack roll spells, yes. 11 points of cold damage, halved for you.
So...
5.
5.
Terrifying.
Then
Instantly gets a cold, then he's like, oh.
next is one of the other pirates who didn't get shunted. Is also going to move down towards where Tony is, but instead of attacking Tony, is going to go for the EMP device instead.
No.
So
No, that's mine.
we can make a contested roll if you'd like, Tony, to basically stop him from pulling it out. So he's going to go for athletics. You can do either
I'm
acrobatics.
going to do grapple.
Yes.
Yeah, you can do either acrobatics or sleight of hand.
Jump on him. Just jump on him and bite him.
I'll sleight of hand. Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
sleight
you can do either.
Yeah. That's a non-nat 20 on a sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Just
Right.
scrambles all over him and slaps his hand away.
Gets advantage on strength saving throw. On strength checks. Sorry, not strength saving throws, just strength checks. Still didn't roll high enough. Yeah, because I rolled a 17, you rolled a 20. So as he goes down to grab it, you because it's sleight of hand, you grab it, pull it out. As his hand goes past, you spin around and then plug it straight back in again. And sort of jump over him as he does as you do that, and he goes into his friend, and they're like as they want to try and get you.
Wow, I mean, Josh, the way you described it there sounds like I pull the EMP device away long enough for his hand to plunge into the exposed wires of the electricity, which is suddenly back, before I then spin around and put the EMP back.
Again, Looney Tunes logic. You know?
I'm just throwing it out there.
I rolled high enough for him to avoid electrocution.
Get
No
the
fried fist today.
What if you didn't?
I don't have attention left.
Pip, it's your turn. You have 2 pirates and the captain on you,
Oh.
and a wizard that's just fired a ray of frost at you.
Yeah, sure.
On a crit, you took 5 damage. Ooh.
Ooh, wizards. Right. They're right up in front of me, right? So they're not...
Yeah, they're all within
Cool.
melee distance of you.
Yeah. I will hit the captain in the face with my shield.
Go ahead.
Does a 18 hit?
Where is he? There he is. 18 does not hit.
Right. I will hit the captain in the face with my shield. Does a 13 hit? No. I get annoyed and just hit him with my lance. I just go, oh, well, I had a plan and then it didn't work. Sometimes you just need to stab a man. 23.
23, he is going to use an ability. He's going to use a reaction. Warping Repose. When hit by an attack, he can increase his AC by 4 to 24, and which can potentially cause it to miss. He can then choose to teleport up to 60 feet away, which he's not going to, but because the attack missed, he can make one attack against you with his cutlass.
Oh.
So he's going to attack you with the Vorpal Sword.
Snick snack.
That's probably not going to hit. That's a 22.
No. Clink.
Yep.
Ah,
So
okay.
you go to attack into him. He parries it with the sword. There's sort of like a rift around him that goes to open, but he chooses to not step into it. He then swings the blade around and goes for your head to cut your head off. You just bring the shield up and block it.
Why do you want to take my head? You're not mounting my head on a wall. I'm not actually a deer. You need to think about these things. Rude. Anyway, bonus action. Chris, as a wizard, low AC, would you say, for you?
Yeah.
I go, rude. I gesture over to you. There, around you, just leaves appear. I'm casting Shield of Faith on you, so you've now got 2 to your AC.
Okay.
Just because people keep trying to shoot you, and I don't like that.
Cast it on Tony. That's got lower health than me.
I just sort of like, I look in your eye, and I'm like, oh. As I look over to El Bandito, like teeth deep in this guy's shoulder, going, and I'm like, there you go. Yeah, Nat, +2 to your AC. Now, I don't know if that's that Nat not being able to hear me, or El Bandito just being like, don't like this, don't like the patronization.
Josh, you're muted as well for some reason.
Yes, is the answer to that. Sorry, I'd muted myself because I was doing something. I needed to load something up. Anyway, right. Is that the end of your...
Yeah, so Pip prepares to cast the spell, sees Ezra and sort of going, no, as the hand sort of pivots. El Bandito now has +2 to her AC as she gnaws into this guy's shoulder.
I'm dying. I'm dying.
Muzzle absolutely soaked in this poor guy's blood. Fishy blood. Yeah.
I've
Delicious.
got no tongue left.
It's true. It's even worse. It's a
I
skull.
can't taste it.
You say into this guy's ear, and he's like, weird. I hate this group. I'm just...
I can't taste your blood.
You still do like a lick, but there's nothing there. He's like, how did I still feel it? I don't know, magic. Yes, so 3 attacks, nothing happens. Shield of Faith on the princess. Have my reaction.
Awesome. Tony, it is your turn.
Okay, so I have Bozo that tried to take my EMP. And how many more next to me?
It's you and 2 pirates.
Yeah, you and 2 pirates.
Me and 2 pirates. Okay, so I would like, but I'm still kind of within 5 feet-ish of the other pipe, the magical pipe, right?
Yes.
But the pipe itself is not magic; it's just channeling magic.
Channeling the magic, yes.
Great. Okay. I'm going to position myself so all 2 people and a pipe get caught in a thunder wave. Could all 3 of them, including the pipe, make a con saving throw, please?
It's a strong pipe.
But I will say that with Thunderwave, you would hit both pipes. Luckily, the pipe, the electrical pipe, doesn't have electricity running through it
I
currently.
did not hear any of this.
Oh no!
Not because
If you
of the internet.
If you can still see me, I've for the last couple of minutes had Tom like
As you should.
my screen.
I'm just having a lovely time.
And Chris, you look so unimpressed.
What's new?
I'm
Yes.
just
So
going to actually. Sorry, go ahead, Josh.
that's right. You're going to hit both pipes with this because the EMP is plugged into the electrical one. It's not going to explode because there's no electrical current through it. But Constitution saving throw on the two pirates, I rolled a 14 and a 19.
Oh, they both fail. Great.
So that's going to be. And because this will be cast using her arcane firearm. So it's like a little like shotgun situation has just like come out of a pack and she's kind of just gone. I'd like to think that she's maybe like siphoned some of the when the electricity flashed on for a second before she kind of just siphoned some of it, plonked the EMP back in and has just like thrown it out again. So that's 23, 27 lightning, force, thunder damage. And they are all pushed 10 feet away from me.
Okay, so the wires, the two tubes are blown off of the Swift Caroline and begin dangling down, and you feel this god-awful wrench and lurching noise as the ship pretty much just the dreadnought stops in place and everybody sort of begins tumbling around each other.
Oh, did we need that to move? Oops.
And the two pirates that you shot, they go over the edge and are falling, but obviously because astral space they can stop themselves, so but they're no longer on the ship and within range of you at the moment.
Have fun flying.
And then just gonna turn to Healy Nutmeg and give her a little scritch under the chin. I'm afraid neither of you are close enough to get any of this, but I am gonna. Oh, that was shit.
Nutmeg, do better for me. Do better.
That's gonna be how much is it? 5 temporary hit points.
It's more than I had before.
Amazing. So is that the end of your turn?
I would like to get somewhere where I cannot be shot at.
You could go into the Swift Caroline.
Yeah, let's look at this crystal. No one else is in there.
Yeah, you can go look at the crystal.
Can't get it. It's locked behind a thing. We already talked about this.
She doesn't know
You
that.
still go look at it.
But I can go look at it.
Fine.
Yeah,
Maybe I can
run
figure
in.
out how to fly the ship.
Yeah, you can run inside and all of the contraptions and everything that needed that I explained in the previous episode are there. So yeah, so that's where you are at the end of your turn. The final wizard that is on the arse end of the ship, literally, is going to come out, saw Ezeren fly behind cover,
Wait,
and
out of where?
the arse end of the ship.
Come out of where? Because the arse is filled with rockets.
That's where it's where the engine room is as well.
There's going to be gantries.
Yep.
You always forget about the gantries, Nat. I've always said that about you.
Look, I wasn't born with gantries, so I forget.
Oh, didn't
these
you?
things
Oh, you've
sometimes.
missed out.
Points
Really?
points wand towards where Ezeren is.
Oh,
and,
he's that kind of wizard.
He's that kind of wizard. And because no, I'm not going to finish that sentence. I am going to it's going to do a 5th level magic missile at you.
A pew pew.
Yep. Can't do much about that.
6, 8, 12, 14, 17, 23 points of force damage.
Oh, I halve force damage. Because I'm
Lovely.
a scion of the outer planes, baby. So 11,
Yes.
which takes away my temp HP.
Hits into you. And that takes us to the end of that round and to the top of the next round. However, before we move to the top of the next round of combat, we are going to go to break. We're going to take a short rest. We're going to fan our internet, and we are going to see you in a little bit. Goodbye. Welcome back, everybody. We have had our short rest. We have found our internets, and we are going to dive straight back into the second half of this session. The first half was filled through with a lot of combat. There is a captain running around with a vorpal sword and psychic tentacles that can devour your brains. There's a big eyeball that's floating around and moving people around and sending them forward in time. There's a ship that is now stopped in position because a little Tanuki has decided to put an EMP grenade and then thunderwave everything. And then there is a rather large deer man that is taking on 3 creatures and a wizard at once. And that is
Monday, really? Yeah.
Normal Monday. We are going to come back round to the top of the initiative, and the 2 pirates that are fighting you, Pip, are going to attack you, Pip.
Oh. Surprised.
Yes. So, rapier. That's a 19 to hit, which will miss.
Clank.
Rapier. It's a natural 1, so that'll miss. Dagger.
The natural 1 just throws the rapier in the air. Like, oh, that's gone.
So, first pirate misses. You are in a bit of a stalemate where you are. 24 to hit.
Does hit. This is the rapier, isn't it? It'll have the
Yes.
advantage. I'm going to save my warding maneuver.
Cool. Yeah. So next attack has advantage. So next rapier, this is the second pirate. Misses, that's a 19. And then dagger, which doesn't have advantage, is a 23 to hit.
Meets beats.
Cool. So damage from the rapier is going to be 14 plus 4, 18 points of damage. I put the bloody d4s away. And the dagger damage is going to be 10 points of piercing damage.
Cool.
Cool.
The hubris of, I won't need any d4s.
I put all of the d4s away after doing the magic missile, and I don't know why. That is their turn done. Ezeren, it is your turn.
Right. So the first mate and the 2 pirates that I temporarily shunted will reappear on their turns.
Only one of them temporarily shunted. The other one passed the save.
Sorry, so the first mate and one of the pirates. And so there's 2 coming back.
That will come back on this round, yes.
Yes. There's 2 that are sort of floating away after being thunderwaved, but they can move wherever they want, attack anyone they want.
Yep, there's one more that is still up where the console is that could get within range of Tony if they wanted to.
So that's 1, 2. There's so many. Okay.
And then there's the
Surely
wizard.
they got blasted out into the astral sea, right? They've got to like scramble their way back. And I've gone inside. They can't see me.
Oh, this is true. Yes, you've gone inside the Swift Caroline now. So yeah, Tony, you think Tony's pretty safe because you've seen all of this from your vantage point.
Yeah, but if Tony's pretty safe, that means they're all going to go after me, and I'm on a third of my hit points, and I'm a little wizard.
A wizard did just hit you with a bunch of magic missiles.
And there's 2 wizards, and there's the 2 pirates that Pip is fighting, plus the captain who has a vorpal sword. Okay. I have a crazy thought. I can move very quickly inside here because it's flying around the astral sea, and we can do that very, very quickly, yes?
Yep, you can get asked ahead within 1 movement. I'll just go with it at this point.
Curve into it.
Not use the direction I would go. Right, so can I... Because you said there are gantries that head down the inside of this dead giant corpus.
Yes.
Cool. Can I reach a point, like, okay, we've not described the engine room. Is there any way that I can see the butt rocket, which I assume is still firing, yes?
Yes, you can see the butt rocket is sticking out of the engine room because the engine room is an additional feature which would have been around about where the bow was.
Cool. So I can reach a point where I can see this room and the butt rocket?
Yeah.
Cool. I have a staff that lets me create 2 adjoining portals.
It's a gun, but yes.
Yes. Yes. I pull out my portal gun, and I'm going to fire 1 portal so that the rocket is firing into it, and I'm going to shoot the other portal onto the far side of this room where all the pirates and the first mate will reappear. What I'd like to do is fill this room with this entire dreadnought's worth of dead gods propulsion from its ass. is that going to A, work, and B, how much damage will it do, and C, will I be able to move in a position myself in a way that it won't hit me, it won't hit Tony's inside, and Pip's fine.
Don't worry about me. As I go floating off.
First thing is you would need to move towards the butthole in order to fire the cannon to where the rocket, because the rocket goes out of the butt and then fires.
That's what I was saying. Can I see into the engine room to a point where I could fire? Because basically what I'm doing, because I can create portals anywhere I can see.
Yeah.
That are within 1,500 feet of myself. So as long as I can reach a point where I can see, this has charges, I can't do it all the time. So as long as I can see into the engine room to the point where it's firing out, and as long as I can see into the chest cavity where all of these fuckknuckles are making our lives living hell, I should be able to think with portals and make 2 portals that redirect all of the energy firing out of this god's ass into the chest cavity.
Yeah, you can do that, firing it into the chest. Oh yeah, I'd allow that. Now, one thing I would like to point out is this is my tray of dice here, but I take dice out and I roll.
Yes.
Okay. I've got 2 sections for D10s around here somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have enough dice there to roll the damage that this would be.
Okay.
Because this is literal rocket propulsion.
That's fine.
And there's no way for Pip to avoid this.
Okay. Tony's inside the Swift Caroline.
Tony is inside the Swift Caroline. The Swift Caroline will take damage. If it takes enough damage, it will explode.
Can you hold your action? I can get out of there. Simply.
Well, hang on a minute. Let's just think this through.
Let's not. Let's blow everything up. Again, I could go have a holiday if I'm out of this game.
Let's think this through. If I'm down the corridor towards the gantry, will I be affected by this?
Everything inside the god will be affected by this.
So Swift Caroline still... I just got rid of the pipes, right? She's still clamped.
She's still clamped, yeah.
Right.
Can you change the size of the portal?
Yep.
Could make it a small portal.
Really
So it's just a very focused stream. Like a lightning bolt. Like a 5-foot across lightning bolt.
Yeah.
Just a tiny hole.
I mean, it's really tiny, but if it hits you, it's the entire power of a god. Just a pinprick. Yeah.
My issue is more that at the moment we're being swamped, and at the moment we're not really chipping away at them in any way. And I think if we don't do something drastic, we're fucked.
Yeah.
I
have Revivify.
Cool, that answers my question. Right.
Okay.
Not resurrection. We kind of need Pip's body to still exist.
I'm pretty sure that Pip and I will both be severely burned, if not atoms. The question is, what can Tony do if Tony's still alive? Okay. All right.
Also, don't you need that key?
This is a bridge we will cross. None of it matters if everything's atoms.
Again,
right.
put that on a t-shirt.
What I'm going to do, Josh, is I'm going to fly to this point, and I'm going to hold my action to do this, which if I use my reaction will mean I no longer can do this. Important thing to state. But no, it uses my reaction to hold an action. No, that means that we're locked in. If I do that, we're locked into this. I'm being too... I don't normally overthink stuff like this. Fuck it, I do it.
You dropped a whale on us last time.
Yeah, you dropped a whale on Orcus.
Yeah.
You're correct. I'm overthinking this, and I never overthink things. I'm going to fly down. What I'm going to do is start flying and shout... Well, no, I'm a modron. I'm just going to fly past Pip, and as I do, rather calmly say, Pip, you might want to duck. And I'm going to fly into the engine room, basically trying to get as far away as possible from this glut of outpouring of fire. And as I do, I will turn around and fire the portal into this room, far side, as far away from Pip and the Swift Caroline as possible, and then turn around and fire it at the point where the rocket fuel ass is firing. And I think you will get, because Ezran's a Modron. Ezran is only barely sentient and barely understanding their sentience. There will be a sort of, the big eye will kind of close with a kind of, well, here we go. And yeah, fuck it. Let's do it.
Bear with me 1 second. Bear with me, caller.
Sorry, I for some reason thought it might be too much. And then I thought, no, why are you overthinking? You never ever think. Do it.
This is Guardians of the Galaxy. We got to use butt rockets to get rid of pirates. It's got to be done.
Which, again, when my two friends come back and I try and explain about this, they will instantly just be like, that's a very weird lie that you're telling, Pip. What happened? Did you get into the cheese? We told you to leave the cheese alone. He's like, oh.
I mean, not to justify it too much, but Nat's on 4 hit points. This is not going well. Either Josh doing maths or I don't know what's going on.
Josh doesn't have enough dice to roll, so Josh has to use a dice roller and then add everything together.
Very fair. Very fair.
Tom.
Yeah, boss.
Or Pip.
Yeah, boss.
For sake of fairness.
Yeah.
Because you have been pre-warned by Ezran to duck, I will allow you, because of what I've rolled, to use your reaction to move. You are 30 feet from the edge of the ribcage.
Can I add something else on? Poppy is here.
Yep.
Poppy has not done anything all battle.
Mm-hmm.
Poppy could basically phase step and get me 60 feet out of the way. Pip would happily helldive a dive into the air and teleport away from the ship, knowing that he might be blasted off into the void, but hoping that, like Guardians of the Galaxy, floating through the void of space, hoping that one of his friends might come and get him.
I will allow that.
Thank you. This is a once-a-day teleportation thing, which I also think Poppy, being a representation of Nutmeg, who's currently big corruption, Nutmeg's eye just opens in like the curtain and is like, no. So yes, if it's okay for me to dive and
I'm only allowing that because Ezran gave you the heads up.
That's fair. That I also think it's not only Pip being warned, but also the avatar of a god who's just like, no, that's my champion. Get him out there.
Okay, so as you fire this, as basically the entire rocket propel, because the rocket in the butt rocket was still going, even though the ship isn't moving anymore because of the electrical magical energies. The transfer isn't happening anymore. The ship still had the fossil fuel section of it was still going, basically. Thrusters or whatever you want to call it. That fires into this room, and it's like in an instant, Pip, you're able to quickly fade teleport out. Everything within the god is instantly vaporized.
Spangled Hits the third.
R.I.P.
No, we had snacks in there.
Josh.
Swift Caroline is also within the chest cavity. And for Tony on the inside, not knowing this was going to happen, you watch as the hull of the ship begins to buckle in and begin to pull into, so it's pushing and crushing, beginning to come in around you.
Did it not just get ripped off that way, rather than crush inwards? It's going along.
It's
right?
the heat. It's like the entire inside of it is melting, and it's because I gave the Swift Caroline 300 hit points, and I also gave the arms hit points as well. So if you wanted to attack those, you could break those. This arse rocket just did 629 points of damage.
Interesting.
So that's double the Swift Caroline's max hit points. So it is going to implode with Tony inside.
Oh. Interesting.
Wow. We fucked around and now we're finding out. Yeah.
I wonder what that button does.
Pushes it.
Josh,
Yeah.
I have a pitch.
Yeah.
Firing the cannon, as it is not a staff, it is a cannon, takes my action.
Yes. Use your movement to get there.
Yeah, that's fine. Can I use a bonus action to cast a spell?
Is it a bonus action spell?
Yeah, one bonus action.
Yeah, because the bonus actions. Yeah, because you've used a magic item, so it doesn't count. If the magic item is casting a spell, then that doesn't count as casting a spell, so it's fine because it's using a magic item.
Cool. I will cast the spell Recall. I would then like to use my reaction to temporally shunt myself. There's nothing that says I can't do this. It's a reaction taken when a creature you can see, Simwa, makes an attack roll or starts to cast a spell.
So you're looking to do recall to cast a spell, but didn't you need your reaction in order to do this whole thing, which is what stopped you from...
No, I was going to hold my action. I was going to hold my action, and then I chose not to. I just did it and warned Pip as I flew past.
Okay.
Can I use temporal shunt to shunt myself? Because I can choose to fail a wisdom saving throw. That means that I vanish, and I reappear at the start of my next turn, as if nothing had happened.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you know about it, so yeah, it's going to happen.
Ooh. So as the whole place starts to fill with fire, I will suddenly cast a spell, warp time, and blip out of existence. Reappearing 6 seconds later, having the target doesn't remember casting the spell, forgetting that I cast this spell to do this.
I guess I'm good at this.
There's nothing in the rules that says it.
How long does the portal gun last? Is it just until you turn it off, or is it just a 6-second flash?
Till I turn it off.
So you're going to come back into it?
No, I'll just turn it off. Stopping concentration on something's a free action.
It just needed to be a blast of this thing. They could just beep, turn it on, turn it off, teleport, and then be...
Okay, so that happens. Pip's able to get out.
Floating through space. Just like an astronaut, just head over heels. Pip's just floating through the void. Just being like, we've got to go rescue Ambaldito. How are we going to,
Unfortunately, in order for Tony to save her own life, she had to go into the Swift Caroline to stop the pirates from attacking. But doing so meant that Tony was not aware of this plan happening.
Mm-hmm.
So unfortunately didn't have any, unless you have a reaction thing you can do.
Can I be a bit sneak? Because I got saved by my god, who loves me, and also, as by connection, loves her ultimate...
Probably more.
Actually, yes. Canonically, has a better... Her nutmeg.
Mother.
Her mother. Never bit her on the ears. Never. I would argue by that connection, and because I put magic from nutmeg into Tony to cure her, that she might be given a warning to do something. Also... fan favorite character here. You don't want to
I know, but I only allowed what happened with you because Ezrain warned you, so you have the option for it to be on you or on Tony.
We know some very high-level characters back at the thingy. I'm sure it's fine.
if I allowed my reaction to be the reaction that basically the reaction of my god to be connected to Tony. I've got another thing which is like the sphere, which would allow nothing to get in or out for 1 minute, that I could throw up a shield, watch everything get evaporated. So I basically would like the godly connection to go to Tony.
Yeah, instead of
I don't warp.
No, so you don't warp, but instead, because Poppy hasn't done anything this entire combat, Poppy will, on Ezren's warning, will fly into and phase through the metal of the Swift Caroline.
Hey, Poppy, there's loads of buttons in here.
Poppy touches you on the head and you instantly teleport and you're outside.
No, I was touching those.
You say that as the entire God Dreadnought explodes.
Oh, interesting.
Hang on, Tom, what is your shielding? Like, are you just going, that sounds very scary. Shield.
As much as I love it, basically, as it's a protective field, emanation within 5 feet lasts for 1 minute of concentration. Nothing can pass in or out of the emanation. You can't be damaged by attacks or areas of effect, and you can't damage out. So I just...
Is that a reaction?
Yes.
Good. I was going to say, you're only allowed a reaction.
And that's what I use. That Pip does it, and I think, a bit like we've described the hamster ball, and we cut to Pip now floating through the void, just holding onto a shield, like curled up, and be like, this is fine. This is fine. Alternate adventure. Pip then enters the atmosphere of a different planet, and it's often another thing where he's like, I fell from space.
Pip, you can control your movement here. Just use your brain. Oh, wait.
It's cold outside. There's no kind of atmosphere. As he just gently floats through the void. And that's me out of the game. Cool. I'm going on holiday now. See you guys for the Christmas one shot.
That's not how that works.
As the god explodes, Tony, you either need to avert your gaze or put some really cool shades on, because you will be blinded by this explosion.
Please don't avert your gaze. They need to see it.
Yeah, the gays need to see all the things.
Yeah.
Fine.
So it's almost like the god's corpse sort of begins collapsing in on itself as all of the bones and muscle are just eviscerated. And then because the engine room was also destroyed, as well as the Swift Caroline, it just lets out this almost...
It shits itself to death.
Almost this like plane ripping explosion rips from its ass. Well, it was from its chest, cavity, as it just implodes outwards. And after you see all of this, Tony, happen, and after like the dust sort of begins to settle and everything, you can just see this tiny little ball off in the distance as Pip has been blown quite far away because of it, and then quite close to you watch as Ezren just pops back into existence.
No! We were going to commandeer that and sail it through the astral sea!
Do you know what happened? I was about to do something quite rash, and then... How strange.
Maybe you did something quite rash. I don't know. I didn't see it. I was about to touch all the shiny buttons in the ship that was being glomped, but... Poppy, do you know what happened?
Poppy sort of in, like, owl form. He's like, ooh.
Let's go and get Pip.
But there is a very strange smell around, but you fly up and you manage to get Pip.
Yeah, the god shat itself to death. Is there nothing left of the Swift Caroline, of the god? Like, is it all atoms?
Is the gem gone?
Yeah.
Is the gem gone? Is the battery gone? Is it all gone?
No.
Good, because otherwise this has been a complete waste of time.
I'm not going to get Pip. I've got a job to do. Pip can sort himself. They can fly here.
You can send Poppy. Poppy can turn into things.
Poppy, you go and fetch Pip. It's going to take me so many rounds of mending to fix this.
Because this was a non-magical explosion, or caused by a non-magical source, because the US rocket was basically a fossil fuel. Was basically powered by fossil fuel. So the only two things to have survived everything on the inside, other than those of you that teleported out, was the defunct God Shard and the gem from the Swift Caroline. Everything else, they're just floating there. Yeah, there's no safety containment around the jewel or anything. That's all been eviscerated.
Is there like a shard of the Swift Caroline, like a final, like a piece of the hull I can look at slightly morosely?
It is all dust. Everything was destroyed. If it didn't do double and then some of its hit points, some of it might still be there, but no, everything was turned to dust particles, including the god. There's more hit points than what the god had.
Just gonna like make I'll take 12 seconds to make a metal nameplate with my magical paints that says Swift Caroline. I'm assuming that she had one and Tony would have seen what it looked like, so I'm just gonna recreate it and just kind of like oh, look what I found. There you go.
One second, actually. There are actually 2 more things that survived.
Oh.
Because this was a non-magical explosion. So
there's a Vorpal sword. Jesus Christ, there's a Vorpal sword.
There's a Vorpal sword. And there's an immovable rod.
Yay!
Yes.
Is the rod still floating?
And the immovable rod is still exactly where it was.
I'll take that.
Jesus Christ.
Look, sometimes you just need to drop a nuke on things. It's
literally a nuke, yeah. I mean, a nuke would have been more damage, but that was pretty much a nuke.
So you've painted a fake nameplate sign and are handing it to me?
Yeah, I mean, I don't actually know that this is the ship that you were connected to. I have no idea, but you look sad in a way that a robot can, that a Modron can express sadness. So I don't know if you wanted to. There.
This ship was part of my past.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm actually quite all right with it, because in the end, she killed all those people.
Yes, she did.
Yeah.
And whichever asshole set off that big explosion to destroy everything got what was coming to them, so it's okay.
I think it might have been me, but I'm not 100% sure. I think I cast a spell on myself. Anyway, I'll just, look at the nameplate and, fuck it. I don't care about it at all.
Also, Ezra's wearing literal rose-tinted glasses at the moment, so it's
That's
just
true.
C'est la vie! Sometimes ships float.
I'll go and collect the things we were looking for.
Yes.
I will note the sword and look back and go, Pip, would you like this terrifying blade?
Pip, upside down, floating, and then comes back. Does it look at you two? You both. Does that look like it's going to curse me?
If you've got a minute, I can identify it.
Or probably investigate. It looks like it's good for, I don't know, toasting bread as well.
Oh, I do like toast.
Okay. Just I will use my Arcanist's Magnificent Magnifier, because that's my eye, to cast Identify on the Vorpal sword and say,
could I also just have perception checks from everybody as well, please?
Oh, my perception's dog shit, sure.
19.
15.
Oh, 20. 16 plus 4.
15 or higher. There are 2 people out of that entire combat that survived all of this, because this happened on your turn. The first mate and the pirate that you shunted appear and look around and
oh my god!
And they try to sneak, and they try to move away from. You see them. They didn't roll high enough on their stealth, but they're not coming to fight you. They're fucking off.
The god exploded because of your blasphemy. Rethink your actions.
We could have had a beautiful career together as space pirates, but you attacked us.
You get no reply from them. The 2 that did fall out of the ship were caught in the explosion that were thunder waved out.
There will be a definite looking at them. If massive eyeballs could do daggers, they would. But yeah, Ezra's a bit confused. She thinks she might have done something rather more rash than she should do, and maybe these emotions are bad. Let's just be calm. Robotic, this is good.
Okay, so we got the crystal.
And there's a god shard.
And a god chart. That's cool.
And
This sword is a legendarily powerful item. You should wield it.
oh, yeah, okay.
So what you have picked up is Captain Atherton's cutlass. Sorry, Atheridge, not Atherton. I was thinking of a different character. Captain Atheridge's cutlass. This is, where is it? Where's it gone? There it is. So it is a Vorpal sword, yes, as we stated. So it ignores resistance to slashing damage. It's a dexterity based weapon, but you can choose to use strength to wield it if you want to. It acts like a Vorpal sword, so if you roll a natural 20, a creature with a head is instantly beheaded. If the creature doesn't have a head or is not instantly killed by it, they take an extra 30 damage from the attack.
Ooh.
It requires you to attune to it, and there is an additional bonus effect that it has if you attune to it, which I know you've cast Identify, but I want to surprise you when you attune to it.
It's as long as it's not cursed.
It's
the
not
important thing is
cursed.
it's not cursed.
It's not
Yeah,
cursed.
cool.
It's not cursed.
Yep.
Does it go snicker snack?
Oh yeah. That's pictures.
Great.
Oh, well. The others are going to be really impressed. That came back with a magic sword. That's
No, it's going to be real hard to pretend it was all a daydream.
Where did you get that from? Who did you steal that from?
Found that
Give it
in
back.
one of the mansions. Would you like to attune to it is the question.
Yes.
As soon as you attune to the sword, all three of you hear this loud noise come from behind you somewhere. This is a ship graveyard that you're in. And as you turn to have a look, you see a large galleon come out from behind one of the shipwrecks.
Space pirates!
Now that you have attuned to this cutlass, it is now called Captain Pip's cutlass. You are the captain of this ship. An astral galleon.
Oh.
Amazing.
Okay, that's gonna make traveling around the multiverse a bit easier. Now I'm captain. Shall we go? We can go back to my ship and have a deep.
Is it the ship we were in earlier?
No, this is a different ship that was hiding within the wreck.
Oh, is it also a bit of a fuck up, or is it nicer?
Oh, it's nice. It's lovely. There's nothing wrong with it.
You gotta tell me if it's a ghost ship.
Strange thing is happening to it at the moment, though, is the colours keep the colouring of the ship and the ship's look keep sort of phasing in and out. Like Pip, you can mould this thing to look how you want because you've attuned to it. So at the minute, it looked very Black Pearl in space pirate ship, but now you can change its colours, you can change its look. It's still going to maintain its size of a galleon, and it will still keep the weapons and everything that it has on it, but you can change the entire appearance of the ship. Bit like in video games where you can basically choose how you want your ship to look.
There's lots of greyed out bits that you can sort of fill.
That's modelling.
Oh,
well, we already know the figurehead is a giant stag, so just
that's the only thing that's not changing is the fact that there is a giant stag on the figurehead.
Well, it's clearly a feminine. It's weird when you look at it. It's like, is this an elf woman with horn antlers? It's very nonsense. Lots of vines.
You don't have to decide now exactly what it looks like. Take some time to think, because it'll be hilarious for you to introduce it to Gertie and Ildra with how it looks.
Again, if Pip does not mention this adventure, and then it'd be like, if we did this every round, if we had 4 orcas and we're like, how are we going to leave? And I'm like, I don't know. We could take my we could take my astral ship.
I don't know. We could take my ship. Does it have theme music as it goes?
It must.
Look, if you want it to have theme music, it can.
I will artifice sound pods for this thing.
Yeah, that'll
It
be
shall
great.
have a theme music. You could make it pink or blue or green or all of them or spangly or there's not enough dicks on it. Or tits either.
I mean, it's Captain Pip's cutlass, but it is the Spangled Tits 4 now. as tie-dye, a mixture of like, it's weird, it's a mixture of like tie-dye, we've got Feywild vines, we got, it changes, and
this ship is slowly like flowering around, you will very quietly hear, you should make it function. Never mind.
You say that, and as we watch as like commodes appear, it's like, I guess we're gonna add toilets now. That would be useful. No, Chris, you saying that has now made sure we have a galley, that we have like the concept of having a functional ship is like mentally.
All right, Ezrin is pleased that you considered that functionality might be important.
Yeah. Just, it's very important that it's not subtle. You have to understand the lack of subtlety is so important.
I don't think I'll ever understand people like you.
No.
And that's okay. And we get along just fine despite that.
So,
we do.
success.
I'm pleased you survived.
Thank you.
Well done, team.
Me too. I'm not well, though. I am bleeding a lot. I'm going to cure wounds myself.
Yeah,
I'm just going to cast mending on myself repeatedly until I am mended. I heal 3 hit points every time I cast mending. I have over 100 hit points to heal. I'm going to be here a while.
It's a minute each time.
I know.
I mean, you could choose to take a long rest in the ship if you wanted
Well,
to.
how are we getting back to the Citadel?
Don't sleep, so yeah. On the ship, obviously. Sorry.
Fine. Is it going to take more than 8 hours? We may as well have a nap while we go.
I do not require sleep, so I will continue mending myself while resting.
You should be in the crow's nest. Well, I
Why?
suppose it would be the Ezerin's nest, because then you can see.
Is there not some kind of weird cliche about a person who is largely an eyeball in a crow's nest?
Well, look, it's not my fault you're falling into the stereotypes, but if you're not going to sleep, we need to have some snoozies.
If you had a crow's nest, what would you like in it?
Crows?
You hear a caw from the top. Mechanic, like wooden crows have now appeared up there.
A functional design that allows me to see in all directions would be adequate.
You hear the crows take off, and you're like, there you go. No blocking from giant wooden crows.
Then that is where I will...
Wait, no, like some kind of lasers and mirrors, so you can look in one direction, but you're getting reflections from everywhere else. The lasers are important.
Can see in most... I will manage. Thank you for your suggestion.
One thing that does appear, and it's up to obviously you, Tom, whether this stays, is a large circular glass appears on the crow's nest with little clips on it. So if Ezrin wanted to, they could connect this bit to their front eye, and it acts as a magnifying glass, and they can spin in all directions.
As long as that doesn't catch the ship on fire when the light hits it.
No,
I have a magnifying glass built into my eye.
this magnifies your basically, it would give you advantage on perception checks.
I mean, I already have advantage on perception checks, but it's a +4, and that's for, I think, things that are close by. So
this would be advantage on seeing things far away.
I am the world's worst person to be in the crow's nest, despite looking like I should fit in perfectly. I really, really don't. Cool. I will go up to the crow's nest, look at the weird contraption, and then I will stand still and mend myself. I will not use the weird contraption because these people are weird.
So, just as a reminder, before you left the Citadel, Ezrin, you were given a transponder from future Nora. When the mission was complete, push it, and then a portal will open that will take you back to the Citadel. Basically,
yes,
the portal won't be big enough for the ship, though. But you can go tell them, "Hey, we have a ship," and they will make a bigger portal to bring the ship through. So you're not going to lose the ship.
These two wanted to have a rest on their ship, and that they're clearly very... look, this is out of character, but still in character in terms of tone. They're clearly very excited about this. So I'm going to consider they probably want a bit of time to play with their new toy. I will just use the transponder to message Nora going, we have the battery and a spare guard shard if you wanted it. The other two have found a new toy they'd like to return with that's quite large. Could you send us a bigger portal, please, in about 8 hours?
In an Irish accent, you get a reply that says, "Yeah, how big are we talking?"
A galleon.
Oh, okay. Affirmative. There will be a large enough portal made.
The mission was successful.
I'm glad to hear it. We look forward to hearing your report upon your return.
I will not respond to that. There is no need.
Pip, quick, stand on the prow.
Pip stands on the prow and puts hands on it. He's like, oh.
So you're standing kind of on the prow, which is kind of above the stag lady front piece. And then Tony will come and stand on you, her antlers as well. And then her cannon nutmeg will sort of squat on her head with the little antlers as well.
So you're the what they call the things of Hamlin, the donkey cat.
Yes. The chicken.
And we'll just put her arms out a la Titanic. We're flying.
Yeah.
You're actually float. Never mind.
King of the world.
Pip, you need to hold this sword in your hand. It can't be attached. You need to have it in your hand in order to fly the ship. The ship does not have...
Articulate with it.
It does not have a helm or anything. It is controlled by the ship, by the sword.
Oh, do not scratch your nose.
It gives you a telepathic link to the ship, and you basically tell the ship where you want it to go. And it will go in that
Biggest
direction.
speed you ever had.
Second star to right and straight until morning.
Point the sword onwards.
Impossible to have a second star to the right. That's not how directions work in the astral. Never mind.
Poppy in parrot form just looks at you and sort of shakes her head. It's like, I think you mentally here just let them have this.
I'm trying my best.
They're very tiring, aren't they?
I have accepted it.
This parrot just sort of lands and just like you're quietly mending, and I think Poppy's just like, yeah, it's just nice to have some quiet. So just to meanwhile we're just like Sea of Thieves, we found musical instruments from somewhere and just like dee 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 dee.
There's pirate outfits. You can dress up as much as you want. There's a captain's uniform. It's not fishy or anything like that. It's nice, freshly cleaned and everything. So
I know we're not doing art, but whoever's designing it just comes out fully dressed as a pirate. It's like, I went somewhere.
I mean, if you wanted to permanently stay dressed as a pirate captain, we could always change the hero forge.
Also, I'm wearing I've got giant antlers. How a hat fits.
Put holes in it. I will say
Just
to you,
thinking that my last Modron was literally a space pirate. Like everything's come full circle.
Yeah.
I will say to you though, Pip, that once you've decided on the aesthetic look and like of the ship and everything, how everything's going to look, cannons, colours, all of that sort of stuff, you can't change it unless you unattune from the weapon and then reattune to it again.
Okay, that's not the end of the world.
It's not the end of the world, but yeah, it just means you can't just change it on a whim all of the time.
That's fine. I can do that during a rest. But as I said, it's tie-dye. At the moment, it's the Spangled Tits 4. It's tie-dye, fey, kind of like if there are beds, but it looks like it's grown out of the ground. You know, it's woods. It's actually, and especially because we got do you want to make it functional? Yes, it's actually really nice and comfortable. And in the captain's cabin, there is a bed that has a curvy piece. So Pip can lie down and actually lie down in his bed. Yeah. I mean, last time he did that, all his friends disappeared. But hopefully that's not going to happen this time.
This ship is also powered by a crystal. So
Great.
Yep, so you have 2 crystals. Otherwise, in order to operate it, it would drain your magical energy. But yeah, it has a crystal to operate it. Yeah, you can all hit the long rest button if you'd like to take a long rest.
During this long rest, Josh.
Yes, I'm scared.
Why, Josh? Why?
We have a god shard.
You do have a god shard, yes.
What can I do with it?
What would you like to do? What are you angling for?
I don't know. Tony's just like, I've never seen one of these before. They're powerful. I want to get in there and figure it out.
Nah.
Yeah.
We don't need it for plot purposes. It is literally yours to do whatever the fuck you want. Do we make Tony a god?
I mean, having a god on side would be very helpful.
I mean, you've got one on side.
Well, Civology is a power unto herself, but...
True.
What does it taste like when I lick it?
Taste of anything, oddly enough.
Lep, lep.
I can just imagine the two of you just randomly going, bleh, bleh.
Yeah.
Hey, Pip, come and get a load of this. It does nothing.
Okay. Yeah. Hold on, I'm getting... Poppy in my head just go, stop putting your tongue on it! Pause. Pip's tongue comes out again. No. And I'm like, sorry, my god says I can't come out and play. Pip stomps off and literally stands in a corner and goes, harumph.
Does one attune to it?
How does it work? I, Nat, don't know what one can do with a god shard. So I would love for Tony to get up all in its grill.
You can make me investigation. Actually, no, because this is you can clearly see what it is. Arcana check this will be.
Are you sure it can't be an investigation check?
I'm sure.
Okay. Well, that's a 9.
So, yeah, I mean...
Would have been a 19 if it was an investigation check.
It's definitely shrunk in size. It's not as big as what it was when it was inside of the god, probably because, you know, that god was huge. So it's a little bit smaller. It's more rugby ball size now. So you can sort of hold it in both hands. There is no magical energy coming from it. It's got like a residue of divine energy coming from it. But in terms of any power inside of it, there isn't any.
Oh. Hey. Wake up. Ezra, you seen one of these before?
What are you doing?
I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out what it does. Bonk.
Well, that is the... Damn it! I'm trying to keep a straight face. That is the literal shard of divinity of a deity. I wouldn't... It's probably not for us to be playing with.
Why not?
Because with one of those, a deity can become a deity and use their power to influence.
Great, and then we can defeat Vecna, right?
If you wish to use its power to become a deity, that is inside telepathically, Nora.
It's happened again. She's got
this. Is after the long rest, and as you're doing this, the portal opens.
I mean, I know he was after killing the gods to have a god shard, and like if we've just got one, that's going to put a target on our back. So we may as well make sure we're using it against him, right?
I'm sure that you using it would be a solution. Nora! The back of the head.
Yeah. I think Nora can't do anything any quicker than the portal opening, and you can sail into it to get to the Citadel if you want to.
I swear to God, if Tony just like attunes to it, is that it, Josh? Like, how does it work? Like,
yeah, I'm gonna leave it.
Spent a long time hugging it and just thinking real hard.
Yeah.
We're talking to Tony as like flesh is reappearing. And we just hear the apotheosis is upon us as we just watch.
In character, there's a rather desperate, oh my God, what happens now? Out of character, make Tony a god.
Yeah.
Is the ship going through the portal?
I my ship.
Does it look like there's a place we can dock the ship?
Yeah, because the Citadel is basically a floating island. So yeah, you could just pull up next to it and...
But wait, we're not in space anymore. What does gravity do?
You're still technically in the astral... You're in a pocket of the astral sea.
Okay.
That's where the Citadel is. And it doesn't need to be moored, because as soon as you go, don't move, and put your sword away, it doesn't move.
Also,
you could use the immovable rod to like bite lock it.
No, it sounds like we can use the ship as an immovable rod.
Yeah.
the ship just stays there. Also, Josh, if I try to call it, can it teleport to me, or does it have to travel at the fly through the astral sea at
I
the
would
speed
say
it's
that you spent your long rest exploring around the ship, and Tony would have come, because this is Tony's specialty and Ezra's specialty actually. You both would have discovered that it has the capability to planar shift.
amazing. Fully
Jesus
expect in the
Christ.
finale when I call in an entire navy.
Basically, it has a warp drive. Yes.
Oh my god.
I mean,
Warp
one of the most
capabilities,
recent
should I
Star
say.
Wars wasn't great, but when an entire fleet just comes dropping out, and they're just like, here we go, here's all our friends, not the god, we evaporated them.
I don't know how a ship says on your left, but
Spangled, also this really dramatic scene, and then I'm just like, Spangled Tits is here. Vecna's like, what? You're like, yeah, you weren't expecting that, were you? No, I can safely say I wasn't. You know what? You got me. Well done.
I'm just really glad that the dick didn't survive, so you could attach it to this bloody ship.
I mean,
Josh, I don't need the two. I've got the paints.
he can change what the ship looks like by unattooning from it. It could just be a giant dip. I'm just saying it's an option.
As you
You weren't
said,
expecting that as a phallus just whoosh, appears in the sky.
We've all seen the Austin Powers scene.
yeah.
Vecna's like tower, his wizard's tower, his just boom, penis goes straight through. He's like, oh my god, I hate you guys. What is wrong with you?
As you sail into the Citadel, the plane of the plane that the Citadel is on, the portal closes behind you, and you can see stood on the balcony at the top of the Citadel, there is Nora, Zin Moira, Anton, and Jakarth all stood there, mouths wide open, as you just sort of sail in with this ship.
I just sort of announced, Captain, coming ashore.
Yeah, you stop it on the balcony, and where the balcony is to the tower, and you can just get off, and you're at the top of the tower.
Okay, Spangled Tits the fourth. Go, Doc. Hello, everyone. We had a successful mission. We found crystals, so you can fix that. And
I'll give the battery to Nora.
And Nora's like, Ezra, would you mind giving me a hand in an Irish accent as Josh tried to attempt to do it then?
Not bad, not bad.
Yeah.
I'd be thrilled. I will look back at Pip and Tony and go, I'm sure we'll see each other around, and we'll then just walk off.
Bye, Ezra. Thank you for everything.
You're welcome.
You can keep the glasses. I hope you use them someday.
Ezra will realise that she was wearing them the whole time and had forgotten, had become used to them.
This is like
she will leave them on and walk away.
This
We've
is like,
made a change.
yeah, it's like you're saying your final goodbyes, but you're going to see each other in like 10 minutes when you go for lunch.
No.
It's a nice wrapping up of the arc, Josh.
Don't worry, just wait until all your characters come together and I make your role players, all of them.
That's no problem.
Fine.
I'll put another one of my characters in there. Have you met Wilby? I've been here the entire time.
Jakarth will look over. What is that? That has got to be the coolest thing I have seen in a long time.
Do you want to come have a look around?
Yeah, well, you've not seen anything, have you?
Pip's still like looking at you with like a big smile and like almost like that hasn't registered. And he's like, yeah, just.
I love it. Jakarth has done nothing. Just said, that's nice. And immediately, wow.
Shut your mouth, Jakarth.
Yeah, please. I'd love to have a little look around.
Okay, so this is... you just hear me going, this is where Ezeren lives. These are the toilets.
Tony, as Jakarta is being shown around the ship, which we haven't got a name for yet, but we will.
Spangled Tits 4.
Oh, it's Spangled Tits 4. Sorry. Yeah, brain hot. Yeah. Spangled Tits the 4th.
Or Ivy, because it's Spangled Tits IV, and then it's just like, it's Ivy, but Spangled Tits, yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
So as Jakarta's shown around, Moira and Anton sort of both look at you, Tony, as Civ Loki walks up to you. Oh, that's a god shard.
Mine.
I'm not even going to attempt to take it off of you. That is okay. Looks a bit dead, but I take it you took it
I'll
from
figure
a
it out.
dead god.
Yeah, the one that we. Well, I say we. I think it might have been Ezeren made it explode its butt.
Right, that sounds hilarious, but yeah.
It was great. I mean, I was very sad, to be honest, though, because really, this Spangled Tits the Fourth is great and all, but I was really hoping we'd be able to ride through a giant dead god through everywhere. But you know, such is life.
Probably a good thing you didn't, because riding dead gods don't tend to sit well with other gods, and they're that god's worshippers.
All the gods are dead.
Not all of us are dead, but it's fair. Once Nora and Ezeren have all of the systems booted up, I can do my final bits of research, and then we can help out.
You're going to save Mother, right?
Yes.
Great. How can I help?
I mean, you can go help Ezeren if you'd like to. I'm going to do a bit more. What are you planning on doing with that god shard? Can I ask?
Wait, does she need a god shard?
No,
maybe if I'm a god, then I can help her.
A part of the transformation that she's going through is the creation of her own god shard.
Oh, great! So she'll have her own. Fine.
Yeah, in order to bring a god shard back to life effectively, you need to fill it with a large amount of divine magic, godlike magic.
Interesting.
And then you're able to absorb the shard.
I am the daughter of a god, in a way.
That's interesting and all, but you don't have your own god shard. If you were to absorb... You have that one. If you were to absorb that god shard, you would become the god of whatever that god is or was.
Okay.
So...
Ow!
You could be the god of buttholes, you don't know.
I already am.
That's not going to do anything. Like I said, you need to fill it with divine energy. It is also dead, a dead shard.
Babe, have you seen my face right now?
There is one other thing you could do with it that I probably shouldn't tell you, but I will.
Oh, just between us girls. Come on.
There is material here found on the Citadel here called star metal.
Oh, yeah, there was loads in the basement, and then that Vecna took some, right?
Yeah, you can infuse it with god shard, and you can make a god weapon, basically, or god armor. God level. It takes a shard to do it.
But if the shard is dead, will that work?
That's the only way to do it, is when the shard is dead. You can't do it with a living god inside of it. It's using the material that's left. That's how they make god-slaying weapons. Well, some god-slaying weapons anyway. At least where I come from.
That does sound like it would be useful. And would that stop Vecna from taking this shard and absorbing it and using it against us?
He wouldn't take that god shard because it's dead. When a god dies, their essence doesn't always leave the shard straight away. It'll hang around for a little while. That's what Vecna is doing. He's collecting the god shards of all of the gods, and then I don't know what he's planning on doing with them all. Josh almost gave away the entire plot then without meaning to.
Please say more.
He's collecting God shards that are still filled with God's essence. So he's obviously doing that for a reason. A dead God shard isn't going to mean anything to him.
Oh, great. So he doesn't want it, and it's useful to us.
Yeah. All you need now is a forge master or a master of the forge, and you can you can spend some time to create a godly weapon, as it were.
And God cannon for Spangletips the Fourth.
If only we knew someone who could use a forge. Oh, no, wait. They fucked off and left Pip, the bastard.
How inconsiderate of them.
Pip on the ship overhears it and just kind of goes, oh. You know? Again, the Tony Chopper wiggle of oh, not that I like this or anything, but Jakarth is currently wearing a little sailor's hat.
He's trying on one of the first mate's hats. He's like, you okay, Pip? You seem to be shaking a bit.
No, my my friend's saying nice things about me, and I like it. It was a big adventure, Jakarth. We saw all sorts of things. We saw pirates, we saw squids, we saw many arseholes, and then things blew up for reasons unknown. That's not worrying.
Sounds like fun. I definitely would love to hear about it over dinner.
Yeah, sure, says Pip. Not again. I know we all fair. Pip's like, yeah, we'll have dinner. It's great. Yeah. Okay.
I'll get something on and get everybody together, and we can share the stories.
Well, we'll do a debrief. I assume nothing from the others?
Not heard anything from them yet, no.
Worrying. Right.
Very worrying.
Yeah.
Maybe you could take this ship to go find them.
The ship starts moving and Pip's like, no, wait, hold on. Oh, I've got to be careful about that. It seems to react to my sub-thoughts. Okay, yeah, we'll debrief, see what the others want to do. I don't know if El Bandito eats. But, we'll do dinner, and then we'll try and work out where we go. If they're not back, then I might have to sail into the multiverse to go find them, and that will be a separate adventure. Sorry, I realised I stepped into the El Bandito conversation. That was a little cutaway. Yeah.
All good.
I think at that point, unless there's anything else anybody wants to do, that's a good point for us to... Right, that will take time.
I think whatever's happening, what we do, and El Bandito is sitting there holding, and it's just
Does she eat?
There is, as I said before, there is some divine residual magic coming off of it. It's not full of it, but as you bite into it, you do watch a bit of fur begin to grow on your chin.
Getting a beard.
That's the most you have. It's a nice big the Tanuki fur beard, and then the rest is just skull.
You could choose to regain the skin on your face if you'd like to.
She chose to lose the skin on her face, Josh.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm just
Josh,
giving you the option to take it back if you want to. Or
she just gets a mohawk.
Or you can just have the beard.
I think, the mohawk kind of doesn't matter because she's got the pirate hat now.
True. Yeah.
Right? So maybe just a little, the little beard there. Maybe it's like a Jack Sparrow, mustache goatee situation. Yeah.
That's the fur that you do grow back, is to make it look like one of those types of beards.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the rest of you is just skeleton.
Yeah.
It's a bit like Jack Sparrow when he in a Curse of the Black
First
Pearl.
one, it turns into
It was a bit more like that. But Ezrin, you and Nora are able to fix the machine easily enough. Oddly enough, Nora accepts your help a bit more, whereas before she was a bit more dismissive of you. She accepts your input into getting it fixed, and you hear the as the console turns back on. And I think at that point, that is where we are going to end tonight's session. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. We have been Roll Together RPG. If you like what you see, we do this type of content on Twitch, on our Twitch channel on Mondays from 6 p.m. UK time. We also do other streams throughout the week on Twitch at various different times. Join our Discord and follow us on social media to find out what we're doing, when we're doing, and how we're doing it. Massive thank you to my players for playing, to our sponsors and supporters for all of the love that they give, and to the D20 Club, Dice Heads, and other tiers on Patreon. They are fantastic. They are the best. You can join them from as little as one of your local currency per month, or one goat, which must be sent to Tom for a variety of different reasons, by following all of the links in the description below. Speaking of the description below, if you like what you've seen, please do consider liking this video, subscribing to our YouTube channel, and commenting down below, because it helps the algorithm tell us what you like so we know what to make more of for you. We are going to go, and we will see you in our next episode. Goodbye.